I mean, it's either you're gonna do it with me or you're gonna do it with Dickle.
Okay.
Yeah, because considering we just went live too, so hey. Hi, everybody!
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, you
As
guys
per
are all
what
good.
the group wanted the name to be, his name is Chad Bradicus. He is a drow cleric whose entire thought and personality is a bard, but
Gotta
a
do that.
holy man.
I have to put you guys all back up here and hope that you look normal.
No. Definitely won't.
See, Mirage is already waving at everybody.
Yeah.
So let's see. We have our entire party here. Now,
Yep.
I know we're missing our NPC caster. He's on his way, but do you want to talk about anything, Dungeon Master Dickle?
Yeah, so, hi. Everyone who's watching on this side too. Hello, how are you doing? We're live. It's D&D. Again, we're back. I'm really excited. I don't know if you can tell. I'm like super excited and super nervous at the same time because this is the first time I've actually ran like a module that wasn't written by wizards. Or me. Sorry, my dog just sneezed. But I think it's gonna be fun. So there's gonna be a couple things that I have on my end that are gonna be kind of interesting. If you're watching and you check on the channel point redemptions, you're gonna notice that there's some different choices there than what's normally there. I took out all the sound, like loud things and all that. So sorry, you can't try to jump scare me while I'm doing this. Fuck y'all.
Damn it.
But what I did add, now I'm gonna put a caveat on this, is if I see it pop up and it's somebody who's in game, I'm not counting it unless I want to. But anyone who's watching can actually go in and click on the channel redemptions, pick something to either give you guys something that might help, or do something that might hinder or hurt your progression throughout the storyline. So yeah, so I think that's gonna be kind of fun. And then I think Nix, don't you have some stuff on your end too?
Yes, I absolutely do. So I don't have as many, but I may add some throughout the night. We do have what's called Apollo Does a Cute. So if you redeem that, I will have our in-game version of Apollo do something adorable. I might even have some audio of him barking or something like that. We also have make our DM NPC voice actor act. So essentially, if you redeem that, you, the viewer, get to pick whatever dialect, whatever voice. Essentially, you call the shots, and they have to speak that way for 1 minute to 2 minutes.
Oh shit.
Then we have the tried and true say hi to Apollo. Now that is going to be limited to only 2 times tonight. That basically means that I have to drag the dog out from underneath the bed and put him on camera. Yeah. And he also gets a treat in the process. So he works for his food. But I will say the last big one that we have will be called Guide the Raid. Essentially what you guys will be doing is helping me find who to raid after our stream. And I don't know, Dickle, if you'd like to tag team on that where we can both raid the same person. I think that would be probably a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean we can do that. If no one decides to lead it, then we can go ahead and we'll just grab somebody from the list. If we got anyone who happens to be on, that'd be fine. Yes, Matt.
If you guys want to add make Mirage drink for one of them, I'm totally down for that.
All right, I'll add it to mine.
Make it a little bit higher points, not like just for my sake.
You know what?
So
yeah,
anybody
Nix,
who's watching anybody who's watching my stream probably knows exactly who Awkward is. Beerlo, I did see you in the chat, fellow. I know you're here too. If you guys want to make him drink, I'm making a channel redemption point specifically for that.
Yeah. He gonna pass out today. Yes,
No,
I did.
I've had a long week. I've had a very long week, so this is fun.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, I did get to treat the dogs, so while I go ahead and grab the treats and feed those to these fat asses, how about?
Hey,
Dude, have you
look who's
seen?
talking.
I mean, I know I'm a fat guy. I get it. That has been the running joke of my life. Hey, he's the short, funny, fat guy. Pick on him. I get it. But have you seen fucking Odie? He is 6 inches tall and he weighs 60 pounds.
Odie is a little sausage.
God, he is fat.
That is
He is a
thick
little-
sausage.
He's a thick sausage. He's a thick boy. Oh, you'll see him in just a second.
Wait, I
Oh
want
my
to
God.
go. Should I go?
You might need to share Odie
Odie's
with
fat.
class.
Odie's. Oh, I will. Yeah, if you're watching here, I'll actually do it right now. Well, you guys, I don't. Let's see. Just because you're the top on my list, Nick, so why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? You're gonna introduce your characters later. So, but introduce yourself.
Alright.
While I feed the
Well,
notes.
for everybody who doesn't know, obviously, if you're in my stream,
Come get it. There you go, buddy. Oh yeah,
we're setting up the channel point now.
Para says Matt's gonna pass out. Yeah. Also, Cam said my babies aren't fat; they're big boned. Odie is fat.
They're fluffy.
Odie is fat.
They're fluffy babies.
Ugh. Anyway.
Just a baby.
Just a baby.
They're just a baby.
Everything.
Okay.
I'm
So
just a baby.
who else we got in here? Who's next? Jordan? It's not the
Sure.
Matei.
So my name is Jordan. I help run a couple different Siege leagues, as well as I'm a dedicated observer for both Siege and PUBG. Just beginning to learn PUBG though, but we'll get there. And I am one of the three Canadians now, actually.
Canadians. Were you about to say Canadians?
Canadians.
I'm not sure if you're gonna be out or
He-
somebody else, but
No,
he is
Aqua's
fluent-
Canadian too.
oh,
He
nice.
is fluent in moose.
Very
No.
fluent in moose.
No.
Fluent in moose. I can't
I was
with
gonna
y'all.
make a joke, and then I realized it would come across inappropriate.
I mean, we're all 18 plus here.
I was gonna make no, he's fluent in beaver comment, and then I realized that could be taken the
He's
wrong way.
fluent in beaver. All right.
Hey yo.
Cool.
Hey yo.
Yikes.
Speaking of, who is
you
who
know
is
what
the
you know what
voice-
beavers eat, right?
Who is the
Wood.
who? All right. So speaking of beaver, who's the voice that's behind the Schmitty? I believe that was who was
Yeah,
talking previously.
Yeah, the same. I'm Percy. I'm connected to this idiot, obviously. But we have the same brain. Also, Nick's just loves me. That's it.
There we go. We have a make a mirage drink.
Nice.
Oh wow! Already.
No, that was me
Already?
because I had to
Oh.
test it.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Cheers.
Still counts.
I will say, Percy, if you could do me a big favor, is I'm having a hard time hearing you a little bit. So if you yell at me, that'd be perfect. I don't care if you deafen Schmitty at all.
You can just unmute yours. Just tell me when you're unmuting and I'll mute mine.
Oh, there you go. Synchronization. We all love it. Okay. And all right, so we got that. Matt, you're the next one down there.
All right. So I'm Matt, or also known as Awkward or Awkward 1HP. I used to be a professional siege coach, and now I just do it for fun. And now I work on elevators.
Now I work on elevators.
Yeah.
And he breakdance. Well,
Yeah, I dance.
He dances.
I dance.
I'm not gonna lie. The videos he sent me, I was like, "That's cool as shit." I wish I was thin and had athletic ability.
That was also like I hadn't danced in 8 years, so that was all just kind of muscle memory.
Nice, very very nice.
But anyways,
All right.
D&D is like the highlight of my week.
Yeah, Matt really likes this. He really enjoys this stuff. So
He just needs to stay awake.
just stay
It
awake.
happened twice, and I was good after that. Okay.
I mean, it happened
Never gonna
twice.
live it down.
It happened twice, but it was like a quarter of the way through. So you were like, for 3/4 of the game, it's just Matt in the background.
Just knocked out, like literally
Zonked.
full spread out on a couch and everything.
I was meditating, okay?
Meditating my ass.
Oh wait, your ass is a following, Dickle?
Oh my god. All right, so I just gotta show you all this real quick before we start this. Look at these two idiots. Oh, he's like, I'm a big dog. No, you're not. Nope, no, you're not. Oh, look, she spun you. She spun you. Oh. So if you hear any wrestling, that's what you're hearing is those two idiots.
All right, let's see if this bot is working. So for those who are in my stream, if you'd like to watch both, you can actually see Dr. Dickle on his channel live, but beware, there might be some spoilers.
Yes. Yes, if you do want to watch my side, that is perfectly fine. Be happy with it. You will see everything. So, you know, spoilers on, like, what things look like and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, not really too big of a deal. Yeah. But, yeah, like I mentioned, if you guys are playing and you want to watch, that's perfectly fine. Turn the fucking thing off. Mute it. Lay it
No
down.
cheating!
Don't cheat. Please. I'd appreciate
no
it if you didn't.
in Rainbow Six terms, for my Rainbow Six peeps in here, no stream sniping.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. I mean, not for nothing, because, you know, in this course of action, I am God, so I could just smite you where you stand, but I'm just saying.
Smite
Try me!
mighty
No,
smiter.
I could just smite you
Your
where you
ass
stand.
got choked last freaking time.
Yeah, and then I gave him the works. So
And then I gave him the works.
By the way, like you flirted with the dragon.
hey, that also worked out exactly as planned. So hey, everyone lived and I got away.
Okay.
What more could you ask for?
All right. All right.
Peace and
Sure.
quiet.
Anyway. Okay, so everyone's introduced themselves.
Oh!
Everyone's ready to go.
But before we get started,
Oh, yes.
Mirage, take a drink, please.
I swear, if he is out cold drunk, by the end
I'm
of this,
working
I'm gonna be
tomorrow.
pissed. If he falls asleep on his own accord, that's his fault. But if he falls asleep because he's too drunk, that is your
No,
fault.
I've had like 4 coffees with like all espresso shots today. It's not happening.
I drink.
Espresso.
Hey, you watch it.
Yeah,
I will kick your butt.
I know you will.
yeah, I bought the
I
biggest
was
monster
waiting
I
for
could
the
and
mom
drank it.
comment.
I bought the biggest monster I could and just put it down because I needed a little pick me up this morning. Gotham was quite energetic.
Jared, no, we're not hitting anybody with a razzle dazzle after choking them.
With a
Hey,
little
yo.
razzle dazzle. Okay. All right.
Alright.
So, are the victims? Players ready to go? Are you guys like good?
I mean, I'm good. Alio is officially en route, so
Okay.
our voice actor will be here shortly.
We will. Yeah, we can have him introduce himself when he gets in here, so that way they can hear his sultry voice. I love his voice, by the way. I can't.
Do you get why I call him the White Morgan Freeman now?
No, yeah, for sure. He's got those sultry tones. He'd put me to sleep. Oh my god, you two are killing me. I swear these dogs can be the death of me. Alright. So, I'm just going to kind of read the setting that they provide because it's a pretty basic thing. And then...
Oh yeah, and before we forget, I know I said it on my stream, but just to let everybody in our
yes.
Twitch universe know, this was written by a husband and wife TikTok team called Misty Mountain Legends.
Yes.
And they have a wonderful little doggo named Pinto Bean who does sword fighting on their TikTok. So definitely check that out. Lady Pinto Bean is amazing, and we have been given the option to have her make an appearance if we so choose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that part.
I can. Do I need to send you her stat sheet?
I would do that, yeah. I would do that 'cause I don't think I have it. Yeah, so yeah, Misty Mountain Legends, Lady Pinto Bean, who literally sword fights. Like, she actually grabs like little foam swords and shit and like beats the hell out of her dad. It's really funny. And I think
Actually, you know what? While we're at it,
I think he streams under Misty Mountain Legends too.
yeah, they actually have a podcast as well, to where they do D&D podcasts.
Yeah, so very cool people, very sweet. So we very much appreciate them
So
letting us do
I know
this.
Let me actually switch back real quick to my chat screen so you guys can actually get a good view of this.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see what we're talking about, I'm going to show it on my stream really quick. This is Lady Pinto Bean, and it's a little bright. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. But these are the Misty Mountain Legends. You can see the little dog picking up the sword and just stabbing people. But yes, they are known on... She is. She will whack the mess out of you.
Does not give a shit.
There you go. There's a ruthlessness. But yes, so that would be Lady Pinto Bean. So maybe we'll see her tonight.
Yeah, it's very cool. I love their little videos. It's really funny. And they do other things like she'll like walk up and be like, "You need to roll roll this." And he's like, "Why? Like, what are you doing?" I love that kind of stuff. So
and the dog attack.
Yeah. So yeah, we very much appreciate them giving us a chance. If you'd like to play this yourself in your own D&D game, if you just Google Lure of the Deep, it'll take you directly to the website. I think it might just be lureofthedeep.com. I'm not sure, or mistymountainlegends.com. Where you can actually pick this up and play it yourselves as well. I've read through it. It's really fun. It seems like it's a lot of fun. I've tried to read through it as best as I could, so I'm hopefully not going to stumble too much. I apologize if I do. Not used to running something out of a module like this one, so should be fun though. Let's see. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get you guys started. First, we're gonna give you the setting here. So this takes place on the Insul coast along the eastern side of the Living Sea. This is a tropical area close to the equator of this fantasy world here. For a long time, this area was simply called the Coast, but over time, the people here have gained their independence and named their country the Insul Coast. Insule, in case you're interested in spelling. Not really gonna matter, honestly. Okay. So, up until this point, you guys as a group, you were all hired separately, but you have been basically put together as a team. You been here probably about a week or so. You were actually hired as assisted help, given that you all have at least some history of working on the side of like helping some folks and like kind of mercenary, kind of not mercenary, if you get my drift, kind of stuff. For areas, so they called you in, put you together on this team. They have been having issues with creatures coming like from all over on the island, from coming out from all the water, attacking the city, which there's only really one main city that you guys are at, but they've been coming in from the coast and attacking this city for a while now. So they hired you guys in about a week ago to look into it, see if you can stop it, because it's, you know, they're killing people, raiding things, all that kind of good shit. So starting us off, after about a week of working and really trying to figure out where things keep coming and being attacking the town, you guys decide to take a day of just kind of rest and chilling out for a little bit. And so you decide to take a little dinghy boat out, little, 4-person rowboat, and you row your way out into the water, just a little past the shoreline, to cast some lines and kind of just hang out in the sun. Let's see here. The beach that you're close to, the surroundings are pretty peaceful, not really too much going on. There is a cliff face sitting on top of the white sand that's on the beach. And the water itself is pretty relaxed. Thank you, Chip. GP, appreciate you following, man. Oh, and hello, Patrick. Sorry if I can't see the chat. I have this open. I'll try to keep this closed so I can actually see my chat here. Let's see. So the waters you guys are on are very calm. They're just kind of slowly moving back and forth on the shore. They're kind of lapping gently across that shoreline, which is pretty refreshing considering it's pretty hot today. There's also, you notice, a bunch of rocks and stuff around on the coast. And right when you guys get to that perfect moment where everything is calm, it's quiet, you hear nothing but the water and the waves lapping against the rocks, that is when your boat is then flipped and destroyed, and you all are cast up against the beach. And I would need you guys all to go ahead and roll me initiative, please,
Sir, yes, sir.
as we move to
Oh Jesus, we're
our
getting already into it.
next map.
That would
All right,
be
I'm gonna
a
do half of
22.
All
nat
right.
20
Jesus.
right off the gate.
What
Right
a
off
great
the
way to
gate.
start.
So a nat 20, so we're going first on you. Let me go ahead and get my notepad.
Nat 20 right out the gate. And
All right, so Nick's had
I've not moved it.
nat
Oh
20.
shoot, it moved. It moved. Stay.
All right.
Hey, yo, what the hell is that thing? That
And,
thing huge.
and
That's what she said.
Schmitty, what'd you get?
I am at an 11.
11. Percy?
I got a 9.
A 9. Matt, what'd you get?
22.
Okay, I got my guy. You have a 22.
I mean, technically, I'd be a 26 if you had my initiative.
Yeah, I mean, nat 20 for us goes first anyway.
Yeah.
We've been playing that way forever. All right, and then this thing got a 16. Cool. All right. That works for us.
Thank God there's
So,
2 of us first.
thank God there's 2 of us
Yeah.
first. All right. So, initiative order, we'll go Nyx, and then Matt, and then the...
Also, if you notice, I
Monster.
have my little monkey.
You do have your little monkey. That's great. I love it. And then... Schmitty, and
Oh,
then
and we need to
Percy.
clarify one quick thing. Is this new Mirage or old Mirage?
Old.
So in the timeline of the universe you guys are sitting in, this takes place before what happened at. This is just before,
Alright,
just a short bit
That
before.
wrecks half my stuff, but we'll work with it.
We got this.
It's all good. All right. So we got our order. So again, I'll just say the order. So it's Nyx, Matt, our creature here, which Merworm, I think is how you say it.
A Merworm?
Yes, and then so we got that, and then it's gonna go Schmitty, then Percy. Alrighty, that's our first initiative order that we have for this one. All right, so just kind of set this up for you. So you guys, this is actually where this starts is going to take place a little bit after you guys have already fought this for a second. You guys are taking a few hits, but none of you actually have damage, okay? Just start you at full health, please. Don't confuse me
Yes.
more. But plus side, this thing is starting a little lower on health than what it would have max. So you have a good chance of just probably acing this thing right off the bat. Also, y'all are
Crack
level
knuckles.
8, correct?
Yep.
Everyone has
Yep.
everything set for level 8. Can you all
Yes.
move your characters for me? Just move them one spot. I don't care, and just put them back. I just need to make sure you can control your tokens.
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet. I love when a plan
Finally.
comes together. I see you, Dallas. I will get to that shortly. Go ahead and look something up and send it to me. You can put it right in the chat. I don't care. Okay. So here you guys
Oh yeah,
are.
let's try to limit on encounters too. We don't want to kill
Yes,
everybody like
I-
the first hour in.
Yes, I will say I will probably railroad some of the encounter stuff if it gets to be a little too much, just because, yeah, we do want to get through this tonight. So I'm going to try to railroad this a little bit for you, so I apologize about that. But, you know, it's a one-shot. We got 4 hours. Let's make it 4 hours. All right, Nyx, what would you like to do to this little fucking thing? Well, no, it's not little. It's pretty fucking big. It's huge, actually.
I was
Well,
about to
first
say
off,
something like
is-
big.
It
Is
wants to eat
this
you.
is this considered a monstrosity?
Are you a... crap. Hold on. I can't ask you. I
Off-rip.
can't ask you. So just give me a second. Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Thank you. Go ahead and roll me a nature with advantage, please.
You knew where that was coming. All right. 9 and 14. 14 being advantage.
Cool. What did you want to know? What kind of thing this was?
My nature I think has a +3 though, so
You beat it. It was a 5. I rolled a 5 on the DC.
Oh, okay,
so,
I beat it.
yeah, you're good.
So say again.
What was it that you wanted to know? What kind of-
Is it a monstrosity?
It is a monstrosity. So yes, it is a monstrosity.
Favorite enemy.
I'd also just like to. I would also just like to point out: does it not fucking look like a monstrosity? Look at that goddamn
Well,
thing.
still, there's different monsters. I have to ask.
No, you're not wrong.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up for an attack. I'm gonna take my longbow out.
Thank you, Cam.
But huh?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking to someone in the chat.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take my longbow out. We're gonna go ahead and, obviously take one shot at it. But being that I am a Colossus Slayer, I can use an extra 1d8 of damage.
All right, cool.
So we're doing this one in the thing because I don't feel like adding.
All right, pop over this chat.
So that's going to be another.
Is there another natural 20?
Y'all see that's in the chat. I did not do that. Like literally another nat 20. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
Like
Inspect element.
I'm not joking.
I know,
You can
right?
see it. So yeah, it's a nat 20, and then I have to do one d8, right?
So it's you got the nat 20, so you would double your damage dice. But you know what? Just double whatever the damage dice is. So, roll.
Well, I hit the damage type, which is a 1d8 plus 6 piercing.
1d8 plus 6 piercing. So you can either roll 2d8s plus 6, or just roll 1d8 plus 6 and then double whatever number you get. I don't give a shit how you do it.
Nat 20 again.
Fucking nat 20 again. I know. Yeah. Patrick's like, it's rigged. I was like, if I had a way just to show the chat and not have it look ugly, I would, so you could actually see like the what the rolls are, but sorry. I'm not that fancy yet.
I'm doing the math in my head. 16 plus 6, that's shit. Brain not
22,
functioning.
22.
So it's 20. It's 22 on the, yeah.
22.
Drunken math.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, aren't you by a computer? Don't you have a calculator on there?
Yeah, but I'm trying not to I have to share my main screen, so I'm trying not to open things up.
Oh yes, it only picks up. Okay, I got you. It only picks up my Google window, so that's why I was like, why did you just open a calculator?
Yeah, I can't do that because it just doesn't work.
On your phone?
That's fine.
Well, I can, but I'm also trying not to touch my phone on the stream.
Valid.
Okay.
Who wants to be looking at this the entire time?
All right. So you did that. Do you have a second attack or anything?
I'm
gonna try.
Technically, I could let well, actually, no. I don't have a second attack. It's more of a emotion that can happen with an attack. Apollo's gonna take a chunk out of him too.
Oh yes. So yeah, your dog. Here, let me get you. I might have to do this on every map, but let me go ahead and get you a dog. Because
the dog's on her character token.
It is on her. It is on her token.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, yeah. If you wanted to.
I mean, he's pretty much going to be sticking with me. So
Okay.
he is going to bite. So he is going to do a d6 plus 1 piercing damage.
D6. Oh yeah, because he's got that stat block. I was like, God damn. All right, D6 plus 1. What you got?
I'm not gonna lie here. Do you see it?
I don't
It's
see
a
anything.
6. It's a 6.
Okay, so.
So 7. So 7.
Listen.
So he's 22 plus 7. That's how much damage this bitch has taken.
I honestly am not gonna be mad. The faster the fuck you guys get through these encounters, the faster we can kind of run this game and make sure we can get the whole thing in. So I'm happy with y'all beating the shit out of this thing.
Don't worry.
So,
just wait. Just
28
wait.
damage. 28 damage right off the rip.
Yes, he is. Yeah, that hurt. Okay. Sweet. All right, so you hit that thing in the face a couple times with your bow. The dog runs up, takes a fucking chunk out of its leg, and runs back to you while it's chewing on it. That is going to move us then to Matt. It is your turn.
I'm going to use my Blunderbuss Excandria right off rip. That's going to be a 21 for hit DC. It was a 17 plus 4.
Yep. You're good.
All right. 2d8 plus 4 for the damage. And that'll be 17.
All All right.
Then I'm going to do my bonus action of an unarmed strike, which is a roll for a hit, which is oh shit, that's an 8. It's a roll to hit for an 8.
That does not hit. You whiff.
All right. And then I'm gonna use my other bonus action for another unarmed strike. We're gonna roll again. Oh god, it's a 9.
That misses too.
All right, and then I will use 1 key point to try one more time, and that will be a 17 plus 7, so a 24. So that should hit.
Yes, that will hit.
And then I will roll a 1 for 5 damage.
This is what happens when you drink too much. You miss your shots.
God damn, that was sad.
You did
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. I get all the bad rolls out now.
I mean, sure. All right. Well, hey. Oh wow, that was a really good crack. I hope that came across the mic. That sounded awesome.
It did.
Okay.
And then that is how I will end my turn.
I got you. All right, so you watch as this dude runs up, and for anyone who doesn't know, a blunderbuss is a shotgun that's you just stuff things into. So being that, just to let it, just a little bit of behind the curtain leak, that this guy's a pirate. This thing's filled with like forks and knives and random pieces of metal. So he runs up, aims his blunderbuss at this thing, wow, fires off the blunderbuss. As you watch his forks and spoons stick into the face of this thing, and it rears back. He goes, for some reason, to punch it, but when he does, each time he hits the slimy outside of this thing and just kind of off.
Except for the last one.
Except for the last one, which does manage to connect, which shakes it a little bit, kind of just rings its ear as he jumps back into his place. Sorry. Try to get it all out quick. Now it's its turn. I
Oh
am
no.
so sorry.
It's mad.
Okay, so first thing. Okay. So first thing it's gonna do is it's the thing's gonna notice. All right, you shot him. You shot him. These two haven't done anything, and this is just a mindless beast. So it's just back up here. So I do need Percy, Mirage, and I don't know how to fucking say that.
Tree Kolban.
Tree Kolban. I need you guys all to make me a
Tree.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Damn.
21.
These guys don't like me.
You're fine.
We are at
Off to jail for you.
8.
Okay. Is that both you and Percy?
No, I got an 11.
Okay. So yeah, Mirage, you're fine. You two, kill this thing. Just kill this thing. Don't let it get another turn. Okay. Next. So this thing gets 4 attacks, but they're all in. It's very specific. So plus side, it's not. I just don't pick attacks. I have to be specific about what I pick. And I am not going to hit you with that fucking thing unless it gets a second turn. So, first thing it's going to do is going to try to bite our little pirate friend. That is not going to fucking hit. Holy shit, that was pathetic. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is an 11, sir.
That for me?
Yes, Mirage.
That doesn't hit.
Yes. Okay, 11 misses. Cool. So then it's going to... Hello, Steve. So then it's... Oh, goddamn, get out of here. Take a swing with its claw at Mirage, and then take a swing at
Apollo's ready to
Percy.
throw hands.
Percy. Mirage and Percy.
So Apollo's making an appearance. He's ready to throw hands.
Okay. All right, so first claw attack towards Mirage. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay. Let's see. What damage does this do? Oh, that's not bad. You're going to be fine. You're going to be
Hey, buddy.
absolutely fine.
This?
That is a 4. So that would be an 8 on damage for you, Mirage.
Okay.
And then the next one, claw attack on Percy here. Percy, that's a 17 to hit.
That matches.
All right, meets it, beats it. So
Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo.
that'll be... Oh, you'll take the same. So you also take 8 on that damage. And then... I hate to do it to you, but Mirage, since you're the only one in range, he's also going to swing his tail at you.
That's okay.
Okay, that's probably not going to hit, though, because that is only going to be a 13.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Cool. All right, so we escaped that much. That's really all I could do
Thankful.
on its turn, so that is then going to move us to Schmitty. Your turn.
All right.
Oh.
I'm going to start this one off by shifting more towards its backside.
Okay. First encounters, I will not invoke any attack of opportunities. I'm just going to put that out there, just in case anyone asks.
I
later.
haven't left its range.
Oh, yeah, you
though.
didn't really try to leave its range. You just moved within it. Okay.
So, first strike, rapier to the backside.
Spank it, daddy.
Oh,
Jesus
please
Christ.
no. No, I have to live with this man. Don't put that in my
That
head.
is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. For 1, 8. For 10 damage.
10 damage.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
And then, thanks to. Where did it go?
How many attacks do you normally get?
As a Blade Singer, too.
2. So we have one of the redemptions came in through Dallas. Thank you, Dallas. He redeemed Helping Hand. Typically, that redemption would allow him to roll an assist on your ability check. I'm going to go ahead and let you take a third attack.
All right.
So
All
just a
right.
straight
I
attack.
will gladly
Hey, let's
take
go chat.
No bonuses, no craziness like that. Given that this is the first encounter, I'll go ahead and give you
We
that
got a
third
nat
swing.
20 coming through.
Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah.
You might kill him with a nat 20. Not gonna lie.
Let's go.
For double dice or
I don't care. Double dice, double number. It don't matter to me.
okay.
Your preference.
So we've got 17 damage coming down this time.
Minus 17. Was that the damage doubled, or was that the?
That's with doubled, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So okay, you didn't quite kill it with the double damage, but hey,
and
getting there.
thanks to being a Blade Singer, I can use a cantrip in place of my extra attack. So I will be casting Green Flame Blade.
Okay, what does that do?
Green Flame Blade. Igniting the blade in flames, it deals an additional 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier in damage.
Nice.
And then if there is a second target within 5 feet, I can make the flames also strike that.
Nice.
That one being a little bit lower to hit. I wish I had the nat 20 for this one.
Me too. That would have been pretty good.
This one being a 14.
That one is gonna miss.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate. That would have been a really cool attack. Okay, and is that all 3?
That is all 3 of those attacks. And then I will use my bonus action to start a Blade Song, which adds my intelligence to my AC.
Nice. Your intelligence number or modifier?
Modifier.
Modifier. Cool. All right. And is there anything else you would like to do, sir?
That'll be that for now.
Cool. All right, and that'll move us then to Percy. All right, let's see if you can kill it. It don't look good. It looks very confused and it's wobbly. It's bleeding all over.
Fork
It
sticking out of it.
stinks. It stinks.
Oh, jeez. You.
And actually, it stinks so bad that when you start your turn in it, like when you actually go to like move towards it, you almost like get that kind of a little bit. It's stinky.
That's so awful because I have so very few actual attack spells. So I have to touch it. Gross. Um, I'm gonna plug my nose and then smack it to cast Inflict Wounds.
You just smack it and inflict.
I don't want to touch it for that long, man. It's gross.
Okay, what is that? What does that do? I mean, other than inflict wounds, like.
Well, I have to make a spell attack anyway.
Oh, so you actually. Oh,
I actually have to like try and hit first.
okay.
Very confident hit. It's an 18.
That will hit. Yes.
Fantastic. It wasn't like totally useless having to touch this thing. Ugh. Damn. 12 points of damage.
You said 12.
Yep.
All right.
Good.
Okay, so we see as oh man, I'm gonna struggle with this. Triclobon gets at least a couple good swings in. It seems to be hits it pretty heavy, knocking around pretty hard as he steps around to the backside and just spanks the shit out of this little fishy thing. And that is when Percy, is your character's name Chad? Did you change it to Chad?
Yep.
Okay. I just
It's
want to make
Chad.
sure I wasn't going fucking crazy. All right. And that's when you
It
guys
is the
see
Chad.
so when you see Chad then walks up and plugs the nose and goes to smack, and as you hear the connection of the hand as it hits, it then kind of rears its head back, almost like taking a ripple or something from that kind of smack. You almost see like a ripple through its body as the smack hits. It's still standing though, and it is pissed. So, Nyx, your turn.
All right. We are once again going to take some shots off on it with the longbow. So, let's see. Longbow time.
That'll hit.
A 19. I can't make this shit up.
I mean, I'm looking at the numbers. I'm vouching for the numbers.
I can't make this shit up. Oh, all right. So then I got to do my. Actually, that should be it right there. So it's 19, 11 damage, I think.
11.
Well, if it's a split thing, right?
Oh, I guess is that what it says? I don't fucking read this shit. So
Because it says
19.
roll 1d20
Oh
plus
no,
6 dex.
your thing is automatically rolling for fuck. Sorry, advantage or disadvantage.
Well, I mean, that's how my thing's set up, I guess. So.
Yeah, so this is if you roll 2 d20s.
So 19.
19 or
All
11.
right,
So 19 hits and then you roll your damage.
All right, 1d8 plus 6 piercing. Where's my d8 hiding? Here you. Nope, that's not it. I love how this thing's always hiding from me. There we go. 4 plus 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Okay. All right. Any other?
And then, I mean, Stinker's gonna bite again.
Okay.
I mean, Stinker's always gonna bite. So that for his again is the D6, I believe. Yeah, D6 plus 1.
Okay.
So 6.
Did he roll to bite him?
Yeah. Oh, did I roll to bite him?
Yeah. He's still got to bite him.
14.
14.
14 and 6.
I'll give you that. Because he is like, yeah, this is going to kill him. So I'll give you that. All right, how do you want to do this?
Man, I wanted to do a final blow.
Apollo's got a chew toy.
Yeah, so how you want to kill this thing?
Apollo's just gonna go at it. Like, Apollo's just mad because this thing's evil and he's not getting his treats or his sleep time. So Apollo's just gonna do his little blinky dog thing, teleport over there, essentially like bite him in the face, and then yeah.
Just ha. All right, so
Arr.
all right, so you guys watch. So as you're kind of seeing the fight happening and watching each person move, each part of your team move, you watch as Valley turns and just lets one off, hits it square in the eye, rears its back, and that's when Apollo's gonna run at this thing, jump up and bite at the bottom of its like right towards the bottom of its jowl. When it does, it tears that bottom piece off and walks away as he's chewing on the bottom quarter of this thing's jaw.
Happy
And
puppy with a chew thing.
I don't know if y'all heard that. That was the dogs hearing me open this treat thing because someone fucking did the treats. Holy shit. All right, sit. Yes, congratulations. You guys did kill this. Let me go ahead and hide this. I'll give you a second. So we'll hide this here. I'm just going to fucking delete it. I don't care. All right. Hey, you guys won.
Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations. You beat it. I'm actually
Right,
kind
time
of...
to go
Valley's-
wash my hands.
Yeah, you can go
Listen,
wash your hands.
That Apollo's gonna hate me. He's gonna need a bath.
Yeah, I would, honestly.
He's gonna need a bath. That's gonna be one angry puppy.
Yeah.
I could just whip water at him if you'd like.
I'd rather not. I've heard things about you, so...
Not the water whip. I just mean move water. Shake it.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I need the puppies, not the theater. I was just like, I'm good. I'm good. Come here, Odie. Come on. That was my whole finger. That was my whole fucking finger, dude. That was the entire goddamn finger. Your head. It's longer than your head. How did that fit? Oh, that was gross. Ugh. Oh. Get out of here, Benny. You got your treat. Fuck off.
Was that Odie who did that?
Odie, yeah. He jumped up and took my whole, like, not just my index finger.
He
like,
was-
index, middle,
he
and
was-
fucking thumb. Just,
He was trying to give you an idea of what Apollo just did in game.
God, pretty much. Get the fuck out of here. That's it. Damn, dude. Try to take my shit off. All right. Congratulations,
All
you
right,
guys
just-
beat your first start in the encounter. So yay. Let's see. So, all right. So as the mereworm writhes and gurgles in death, you all hear a light applause coming from the cliff above. Now, as you look above at this cliff here, which I'll zoom out so you can see it. Above on this cliff, you're going to see a gathering of people that have come around after hearing kind of what was happening. And it's a lot of like the fishermen and sailors from the area cheering you guys on after watching this little thing you guys just did here. Little fight you guys just had. That is when... if I can get this fucking thing up here. There you go. There you go. You're not that big. As when you hear from up on the top, you hear a woman's voice. Hey! As she's going to jump and slide herself down the side of this cliff here to the end of the beach and make her way up towards y'all here.
Yo, she got a trident? Damn.
She does.
Pretty sick.
Yes. So what you see is a tall drow woman wearing tall boots and breeches, which are pants, I think, with a loose collared shirt, steps into view and comes down towards you guys to speak to you. Her dark black hair is tied back by a bandana, and she has a trident strapped to her back. She starts walking down the cliff path towards you guys, and she gets closer. She appears to eye each one of you up and down, as though it's kind of like she's measuring you up a little bit. She stops about 10 feet away from you and looks at you all as if she could pretty much care less about who you actually are. So, I suppose you lot are the ones the Duke Wiki sent for, she says.
I believe so.
Yes, what can we help you with?
Oh, some townsfolk here heard the commotion you lot were causing down here by the beach, and I was sent to figure out who would be dumb enough to try to fight a mereworm. Seems Wiki sent for the right folks. Now, follow me. Wiki want to meet you. As she motions for you guys to all follow her, as she is going to take you into town.
I will follow then, I guess.
Gotta go.
I guess we're following.
Got a blast.
No!
Got a blast.
No!
All right.
Get out! Hate it.
I hate it.
I hate it here.
I don't
Then
want to
leave.
live on this planet anymore.
Okay, I gotta yeet. Bye.
All right. So, the walk to Wasean River takes only about 30 minutes or so. Along the way, the Drow woman introduces herself as Lenia. I think is how I say that.
Are we
Olenia.
supposed to have a black screen?
No, you shouldn't. You should not have a black screen.
Vision 0.
What the
Imagine.
God damn it. I didn't even
Famous
have
last
it
words.
on.
I took away dynamic lighting, he said.
I took it off.
He fixed it, he said.
I took it off. I took off the dynamic lighting, I swear. All right,
He
let me
did
just...
also say technical difficulties may happen.
That is true. That
Yep.
is true.
We did get warned.
I don't think we need to say technical difficulties may happen. We
Where
just
the
need to
fuck
say
is
technical
Mirage?
difficulties will happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Mirage,
You
where
have
are
my mic. We should be fine.
you? Mirage, where are you? Where's your goddamn
Oh,
token?
it's not my headset.
I don't know. Where is it? I can't see shit.
Can you see it now?
No.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I apologize. I thought this would just work, considering it's just a fucking thing. Fucking grumble.
Pickle, isn't this the reason why I said you might want to check everything earlier in the week?
I did! I've been doing this all fucking week. Alright, how about that? Are you guys starting to be able to see now?
Nope.
No. Yes.
She can, I can't.
Okay.
Jordan's also got it.
Okay, cool. Yes, it's
Yes.
it's all working.
Now I
Like said.
can see it.
There you go.
We are giant.
Pew. Oh, hey! There we go.
Excuse me. That's because you don't technically need tokens on this map, so I figured, it would just fucking work. Nah, they want to do me dirty like that. Thanks, Roll20.
No. That's how it works.
Jesus, I just heard a bang. What was that? That was my OBS. What happened? Oh, hi, Rowan. Thanks for subscribing. You're so sweet, and I love you. You're the best. Also, hello, Rowan. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna shrink Chad here down.
Oh,
To...
you guys, we has a visitor.
What?
You have a visitor? Is
Allie.
Apollo sneaking with you?
No,
Oh,
Alios
cool.
is here.
Oh,
the
Allie's
best
here.
star. Let's
Okay,
go.
perfect. So I got another puppy thing, so I'm gonna give them treats, and then Allie, you can introduce yourself. Who the fuck introduce yourself? Yourself. You're not playing a character like right now, so just yourself. Who are you? Who the fuck are you, dude? Oh my god. Yes. Yes. He's pretty drunk, Rowan. One per player character. One per player character, yes. Yeah. Cool. Thanks. Add more to my list. Alright, dogs have been fed. Going back to this screen, the right proper screen here.
All of us are gonna have a shitty roll at some point.
Okay, so
It's a good thing my character doesn't need to roll off.
hold on. Oh no. Okay, so as you guys are walking through the woods, and heading, towards the town that's a little off the coast, it's about a 30-minute walk. As you get about halfway, Ulenia stops and kind of looks around and goes, "Do you guys hear that?" When suddenly 18 owl bears just appear out of nowhere.
What the?
Damn it! Somebody did suddenly bears. I hate you.
Oh.
Why is it
18?
gotta
Did
be
you say
18?
18?
18.
18's a bit much.
That's what I rolled. So you guys now have an
Yeah, but
option. Do
that's
you
a
want
bit
to run or
much.
fight? Would you like to
Run!
run or
Oh,
fight?
we are definitely
My
running.
ass is running. My ass is
Hey!
running.
Okay.
Mirage puts on, pulls out his trident and blunderbuss.
Motherfucker's gonna be the first one to die.
Yup.
Another
Well-
time. Another time.
In all fairness,
And Mirage also has to drink.
Yep,
I
I
don't
knew. I know. Fusion was 10 points away.
I'll say you can thank Unashamed Data for that. they went ahead and
Thank
redeemed that.
you.
Oh, shit! There's another one coming then.
Also, I don't want to make sure I
Thank
don't
you, Percy.
miss. Let's see. Mercy. So Dallas, one of you guys gets a health potion that does 1d6 of healing, thanks to Dallas. So
And
Mirage, I believe
apparently,
who wants it?
all right. So Apollo's gonna do it cute.
$19 fort.
So let's tag team on this. So Apollo's gonna do his little blink doggy thing. And so Apollo is going to show back up with a cute little potion thing in his mouth, all excited, looking who to give it to.
All
So
right.
in game, Apollo does it cute.
Okay, cool. You know what? I'm just gonna. How many do I have? 4. I got a D4 in here somewhere. Look at that. Well, it's not gonna be coming because it's coming from Apollo. It can't go to you,
Yeah.
but it
So.
can go to Matt. Right.
Hey.
He needs it anyways. He's the one who got his.
Yeah.
I didn't get my butt kicked. He hit me with his tail one time.
But yeah, you now have a potion that heals one. What did
Yes,
I say?
Apollo-
1d6, 1d4, 1d6.
Apollo's
1d6.
gonna trot on over to you and just drops the potion in front of you.
Drops a little potion in front of you. He found it digging in a hole.
I just give him a little pat on the head.
Nose boo?
No, I booped the snoot. I definitely booped the snoot.
Yes.
Do I need to roll? No.
No, you don't have
No,
to roll
you
to
don't
boot
need
the
to roll
fucking-
for the-
to pop the snoot.
Yeah, he's kind of hiding. But...
Data, you have to tell me what to throw. There's a CR 1 through 10. Okay, so after you guys run from the 18 owl bears that just appear out of fucking nowhere, out of the trees, drop bears and everything, you guys are gonna head back to the town. It's about another 15 minutes. And as you guys walk into town with Uliana, you notice that she seems to be very well respected in the town as people wave and say hello to her as you guys walk through. And it looks like she's been here. She says she's been here for about 84 years, living on this side of the living sea. But she's become really well respected in that time of being here for those 84 years. Mainly because she's been here since it was just a tiny little fishing village that's now turned into this city here. Which, with Cian's River, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yes. Data, you must choose a combat rating 1 through 10 out of the monster... Excuse me, monster manual. And let me know. And then that's what I'll pull up to throw at them. That's what that one is for.
Jesus, how many encounters are we gonna have before we even get into the story?
Fuck, I don't know. CR 1 through 10. So if if you're not familiar with D&D, and this is for anyone who wants to redeem some of those things, if you're not familiar with what a CR 1 through 10 is, if you look up the monster manual, you can pull those up online just from Google. It's free through Wizards of the Coast. Pull up the monster manual, you can look through that, and you'll see there will be a combat rating on each monster, and that's 1 through 10. In the index, you can actually index them by combat rating, so you'll be able to look those up through there. But if you find one, redeem it, let me know. There we go. That's how that works. Again, I will kind of limit those as needed just to keep the story moving. Speaking of, you guys make it to town and you walk through the town. So let's see. So as you kind of walk in, she's gonna turn to you, guys, as you're walking by. Now, if you got any questions, I can answer them to what I know. But Wiki's the one who's going to want to discuss rewards, specifics, things like that. I just want it to be taken care of. I lost the love of my life to one of these creatures that's been ravaging this entire place as of late. Um, so at this point, you guys can walk through if you want to ask any questions, anything like that. I do have some answers. So we'll give you guys each, if you guys just want to talk about nothing, or if you guys each have a question, I'll allow you guys each like one question for your host.
I'm gonna ask where can I wash the stinky mongrel?
There'll be a place you can wash them at the at the building we're going to. They'll have a little thing that you can wash him off at. It shouldn't take long. If you'd like, one of the housemen can take and wash him for you.
I don't think that would be a very good idea because he does bite.
Am I gonna have to like send like animal control after your dog? Like,
He's just stacked.
Is he not
You know
trained?
he is. No, he is trained. He just doesn't like it when people
fucking
touch
bites
him that
anybody.
aren't me.
Jesus.
First
Well, either way.
encounters, he's suspicious as hell.
So there will be a place that you can actually go ahead
all
and,
of us can
and
wash
wash
up.
him off. Yeah, you can wash up and stuff like all that stuff. It'll all be there.
The beastie that we just finished fighting. Any idea what that stench was? That didn't seem natural.
No one really knows. They concoct it inside. It kind of seeps from them, and if you get caught in it, it poisons whoever breathes it in. But for whatever reason, once the creature dies, the poison wears off. But sometimes people get poisoned, sometimes they don't. I think it's a defense mechanism that they might have. All right.
Is there more rum anywhere?
I mean, we
Jesus Christ.
we have a pub. We have a pub. Yeah, it's a city. There's like 4.
Right.
Yes. And the else?
So, this poison, does it just infect you if you touch it, or, is there a specific thing to that?
Yeah.
Because I definitely smacked that thing.
You smacked it. Well,
Yes, it's kind of one of the prerequisites for inflict wounds, and I'm sure you understand this. It's very hard to see right now.
no, the poison comes from the almost like a invisible gas that they radiate from themselves. You'll smell it as soon as you get close. But
That's
if you
a
did
plus.
if you did breathe it in, once the creature dies, the poison itself, it's almost like its own organism that it dies as well. So
I'm good?
yes, you're fine.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes,
good.
you're fine.
I've still got a lot of things / people to do, so I just wanted to make sure.
Things and people to do.
I know, right?
Well, not her,
That's very-
obviously. She has a
that was
lost
very-
love. I'm not going to step on those toes.
That
Also,
was-
I've already done a drow.
That was very Chad-like.
That was very Chad-like. Okay.
Hey, Perspective, how are you
Thank you.
doing? It's nice to see you.
Going to copy that.
All right, so I guess I'll ask the obvious question. How often are you guys experiencing these creatures? I know we were summoned here to figure out what's going on, but is this a constant reoccurrence?
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much all the time. We've been suffering these incursions. Probably for a few months now. Not sure for a long time. Not sure exactly why, but it just keeps on coming up. But we don't know how or why. That's the only thing we don't. We don't know how or why. We just know they keep showing up here. All right. So as you guys walk through the town, what you're going to notice is that the town itself was the walls that surround the city or the town. They're kind of like makeshift walls that are just built around the river that runs through the center. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, runs through the center of town. And it almost looks like as if they're trying to like contain everything. As you follow Uliana, you're gonna see really shabbily constructed bridges that swing back and forth over the river as you guys walk across it. And then once you get across one of these bridges at the very end, you'll notice that one of the few like still standing buildings, considering the amounts of attacks that have happened in the town, it's simply a 2-story home with not really anything especially nice or noble about it at all. It just looks like a regular 2-story house. And I am just getting a couple things here pulled up.
Because that's not mildly suspicious. 2-story house.
Sussy,
Everything else
sussy.
destroyed. 2-story house. Yes. Fine.
Sussy, sussy.
I guess we gotta find out who lives there.
Your mom.
No, she lives somewhere the fuck else.
Okay, I found it.
Did you?
All right.
Did you really?
I was sorry, Data. I found it. I found what you wanted, and yes, we'll get to that. Okay. So as you walk up to the front of the house, and you follow Uliana into the home, where you're actually greeted by a pair of guards who stand at attention, right at the entranceway. But they do so right as Uliana walks towards them. They immediately stand to attention. And so when she turns, looks at you, and goes, "I will need you to leave your weapons at the door. It's just our normal procedure, please."
I'll lay my rapier down.
Well, the guards will
kind
just
of-
the guards will just take them from you.
Oh.
Basically, the guards will hold on to your weapons. They'll have them locked in like a little closet somewhere, so that way when you guys leave, you can get them back. But they just need you to give them up.
I'll surrender the weapons, but the stinky mongrel stays close to me.
Yes, the dog's fine. It's just the weaponry.
Can I sleight of hand like one dart in?
One dart? Yeah, go ahead.
One. Okay, so what? Okay.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Yeah, let's see. Where's my-
And I'm just going to use her passive perception.
Character. What is my modifier? I think it's +7. What is it? Skills. Yeah, sleight of hand is +7. So it's a roll, and that'll be 19 + 7, so 26.
Yes. Okay, so totally fine with that.
Nice. Yes.
Allie, is that you?
What?
Is that you saying
Allie
good
is
choice?
here.
What? Huh?
I see the first
Yes.
time chat. Okay, I want to make sure that was you. Because
No,
I saw
it's
it and I
me.
was like, is that Allie? All right.
I just saw it was a dinosaur and it was like, that's up my alley. I dig it.
Yeah, I got it. I know that's going to come. All right. Okay. So does everyone turn in their weapons to the guards here?
Yeah, except
Yes.
for Mirage. She wants
Wink,
to...
wink.
Yeah, but you got your dart, but you turned your weapons in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Except for
Alrighty.
Except for these guns right here.
Jesus
Where?
Christ.
Oh my god, sit down.
God.
I didn't see
Damn
anything.
it.
Can you try again?
So she's gonna motion for you guys to follow her upstairs. As you walk upstairs, you're led into what looks like a makeshift office that has a few beds pushed into the corner. And sitting at a small desk near the back of the room is a halfling man wearing spectacles and sporting an impressive beard that nearly makes him dwarvish looking. So he's a hobbit that looks like a dwarf with his beard.
Weird.
Let's see. He looks up from the papers on his desk with squinted eyes and a furrowed brow. Allie, why don't you go ahead and... oh, you can't see the... you can't see the lines.
Nope. If you DM them to me, I can.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just send you this. Sorry, my dude.
You're fine.
I was like, oh yeah,
Is
he
there
wants
a
to do
specific-
NPCs.
Is there
could
a
also
voice you'd
share
like for
your
this Hobbit? Or is it the Hobbit?
What's that?
What am I voicing again? The bearded Hobbit?
Yes, this is going to be the bearded hobbit guy.
Sick.
There's a halfling.
Yeah, well, a halfling is a hobbit.
I know, but still.
Yeah, potato.
I'm going to send you the PDF so you can get to that line.
How do I pronounce the first part of that?
It's the lady's name. It is Uliana.
Okay.
Yes.
Uliana, are these the folks making a ruckus at the beach? Did that cut out? Might have.
Nope, you're
Oh, it's great.
It's fine.
good. All right. So I just sent you the PDF so you can get to that line you just read.
Yeah.
It's down page 4, I believe. She's gonna look at the little halfling and go, "These are the adventures you sent for." She tells. She's gonna look and mention to him. That he's gonna kind of perk up, look at you, take a pretty good long look at kind of each one of you. Now, mind you, you guys have been here. You've talked to people in the town. You've kind of gotten yourselves known a little bit, but you never actually met who hired you. You were just given directions by the guards when you first got in to patrol, help out when needed, and help out the townspeople if needed, and fight off monsters. But you never actually met who hired you in to do this work. Okay, just putting that out there.
So how have we been getting paid this time?
By the guards.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
We've been
With
getting
money.
third party.
Yeah. But yeah, he takes a long look at you guys, and then he's going to say, and that's where you take over, Allie.
Welcome, I am Duke Wiki. I suppose you know keenly aware of the troubles our town has been facing for the past month. Our town has suffered greatly since those boys found that relic.
What relic?
That's the
I
first thing
believe-
that came to my mind. A relic.
I believe I should tell you everything we know.
As he
Why
says,
didn't
as
you
he
do that
rises
to
up
begin
and
with?
walks in front of his desk to face you guys. He then proceeds to tell you how about a month ago, some young fishermen sailed out into the middle of the night and stumbled upon an old stone ruin in the middle of the sea. They dove down into the ruins and found an ancient temple. There they found a relic that they foolishly thought they could sell for a lot of coin. They brought it back to their boat and came into town for the rest of the night. The following day, every boat that went out fishing was destroyed by creatures that have not been seen in the living sea in centuries, along with some creatures that have never been seen before at all. The young fishermen quickly realized their blunder and brought the relic to Wiki here. He originally told them to take some of the boat's best sailors and warriors and return it to where they found it.
Best sailors, then why wasn't I called?
Once again,
Allie, that's your
Mirage
line.
trying to live up to the legends that are not true.
They are all true.
Much like the Rainbow Six team. It has been 3 weeks since then, and none of the sailors' old soldiers have returned. I fear they died en route and failed to return the relic to where they found it. We need you lot to find the relic and return it to the temple it was stolen from. We will of course pay you richly should you return successfully. Will you take the job?
Of course.
I mean, we've already been doing the job, essentially. This is just a one part to it.
Wiki sighs and allows some tension to kind of fall from his shoulders after finally getting that off his chest there. He nods to Uliana, who then walks out of the room.
Uliani will sail you out to where the boys found the ruins. You will have to leave at night, as the creatures seem to be calmer then. It is the light of the day. It is in the light of the day when they strike at us. The relic shines with a bright blue light. If it sank with the ship we sent out, then you should be able to see it as you get closer to the ruins. Upon your return, you will each receive 2,000 gold pieces as your payment. Best of luck to each of you.
Cool.
All right, let's go. Let's do
I like the
this.
sound of nighttime.
Same.
That sounds
Elfie vision.
great.
Elfie vision.
I mean, I just like not disadvantage.
Right, we've got 4
So-
flavors of elf here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Yep.
why I'm like, I'm not even going to bother with the fucking light thing. Like, you all can see.
I just love how we all picked elves. You know, it wasn't
In
coordinated or
defense,
anything.
my coworker picked Drow.
And in my defense, my subclass requires me to play an elf.
I just thought a sea elf would be cool.
All
No,
right.
you just like Mirage.
So you guys are all going to take the job.
Yes.
Why
Cool.
not?
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the part in the outline that they sent. It had my favorite line in the entire outline. PCs ideally respond with yes.
Yeah.
Ideally,
Okay, good.
or they can just say no, and the whole fucking thing is over now.
I
Go the fuck
love
home.
Yeah,
that.
I just
Congratulations,
ran
you
Lure
win.
of the Deep. I said no.
It's like
See, no.
it's like when you
So-
just sit there for too long on a Far Cry screen at the first level, and
So-
eventually just beats it for you.
Fun
my
fact for both chats here. I was actually the one who found the one shot, but you can ask Dickle and you can ask the rest of this cast. I have refused to read this thing.
Mhm.
She sent it to me and she refused to, and I always catch it and be like, hey, can I show you? Damn it, no, I can't, because you don't want to read it.
So
Well,
all of
fine.
this stuff I'm experiencing with the rest of y'all.
So yeah, you're getting the full Monty right off front.
Mhm.
Okay, and you read the payment.
At least I
into
didn't pull a Ola and get, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't.
Yes.
Step away
So
from-
as you guys walk out, you regain your weapons at the door. And as soon as you walk out, you're gonna see Uliana talking to some of the town guards, before she turns and walk towards you. We will leave it for the dock at twilight. You can be provided with potions of water breathing at the boat. Each of you will be given 2. That is all we can spare, so use them wisely. Basically, she's going to give you the potions of water breathing. You get 2. So, you'll get those when you get to the boat. Okay, so this section has a little bit of a section here. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time now. If you guys would like to just kind of walk around, I'm not going to lie to you, there is no side missions. There's nothing you can get. It's just meeting people.
Stinky puppy.
So you need to wash your
This
dog.
is my pirate hat.
So you can go wash your dog.
I gotta go wash Apollo because he's stinky.
Yes, and if you guys want to just stop at different places in town, meet people, whatever, that is fine. I'll give you this time to RP, whatever the fuck you want to RP, and then we'll move you to the evening where you'll meet up at the boats.
Has anyone seen my monkey?
No.
You're saying you're not one?
Did he get eaten by
Listen.
the fish?
Um,
No.
oh,
R.I.P. that monkey.
And then the monkey just kind of comes out of nowhere and yoinks
Ow.
my hat. Yeet.
Damn it, not again.
Fuck. Wait.
One day, when I feed that to a monster, it's going to stick.
Did you just say you're gonna feed my monkey to a
Find
monster?
Just yeet the
I'm gonna go
monkey into
find
something's
some
mouth.
women. Goodbye.
Like just
How dare
yeet
you
the fucking
say
monkey.
that to my monkey?
I'm
Jack.
gonna go watch the mongrel. I'll be
I'm
back.
gonna go find a bar or a brothel. We'll find out which one I find first.
That's probably where Mirage is gonna go too.
Oh man, I didn't
Don't
bring my
make me
coins.
voice Dr. Brothel.
Hold on. Cool, I know where you're gonna go. Okay. All right. So we got Percy going somewhere, or Chad going somewhere. Chad Bradicus. Oh, fucking kill me. Anyway, anyone else want to do something?
You guys named him.
We did name him.
I had no part
We
in
named
that.
it. We couldn't decide between Chad or Brad, so we just did both.
Yep.
Chad Bradicus.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, I'm getting backed up on some of these because I have to wait. Because they have to be able to do something. So wait. I promise I'll get those.
You
Um,
can put like a limit and a time thing on him.
Yeah, I know. I just
Lazy.
did it fast. I have to let them
Lazy.
RP some of this. Don't worry though. I got you, Rowan. I got you. Okay. So we got Chad going to do that. I know where you're going. Don't worry, we'll come to you. Anyone else doing anything in town before?
I mean, I'm just watching Puppy.
Okay, so you're washing the puppy.
I'm
Wash the
getting
puppy.
alcohol.
Puppy stinky.
Okay, you're gonna go get alcohol. So you're gonna go to a bar. Okay, cool. Word. All right.
Awkward.
And try Colbin. What are you just gonna chill? Or are you gonna?
Yeah.
you have
I'll
anything
just
specific you want to
kinda
do?
chill.
Okay.
You want to help watch the puppy?
No, I'll sit towards the main bridge in the middle of town, and just
view,
keep an eye on
taking the sights.
what kind of people are around, what's going on in town, what everybody's doing.
The good old people watch.
Okay,
Mhm.
and you're gonna be washing the puppy. Okay, so all right, you
Washing the
two, not
puppy.
so much. So Mirage and Chad,
Yes.
I
You
believe
and
you
me
have our
can-
character icons backwards.
Yep.
what? Oh, the
character
icons backwards.
for us. You got
Yep.
them backwards.
God fucking damn it! Hold on.
Good job, buddy.
Shut up.
No.
So I have
All right.
somebody in my chat who wants to know if anybody wants to take a bet on if Mirage is going to start a fight in the bar.
Hey, I didn't last time. The only fight I started was with you that
But
one
you
time.
were that's
There we
when you
go.
were reformed. You were not reformed.
No, that's what reformed me.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
I threw a fucking orange at your head.
yeah.
And then I did return missile.
All right. I do. All right. So Valley and Tricolban, you don't really see anything too much. You're watching the dog. You're kind of hanging out, taking the sights. It's a beautiful city. It's a nice little town. It's in ruins because it's been destroyed by monsters, but you could see the potential in it. Mirage and Chad, you guys make your way down the rows and past a lot of ruined houses and buildings and businesses, and you hear a little bit of a ruckus coming
Oh,
from
no.
somewhere.
A ruckus.
As you make your way further down the road and you head towards the southeast here, you're gonna see a sign hanging off a building that says Honey Ridge, and that's where you hear some music and things happening. And when you get up to the door, there's gonna be a large orc standing in front of the door, wearing a nice outfit but still arms crossed, almost like he's guarding. He's gonna look and go, "Go to the ID.
ID.
Papers. You got papers."
I'm
Okay,
the pirate
perfect.
legend Mirage. You should know me.
You all have temporary identification in your pockets
Okay.
from the city guard.
Okay.
Okay, see, I just figured I had clergy papers, because I am technically a cleric. So, boom, baby, I should have
An
papers
unreligious-
anyway.
An unreligious cleric.
I just have
No,
arrest
I am
warrants. I just like
very
pull one off the
religious.
wall. It says wanted. That's me.
I am a life domain cleric. This still counts. I'm very devout.
So he's gonna kind of look at
Devout in his ass.
he's gonna look at both of you,
Oh,
and
you
he's gonna
crazy?
and Mirage. He's gonna specifically look. He's gonna first look down at the cleric. Well, this will be the right place for you, Father. But then he's gonna lean in over you, because after he gets close, you realize he's about 2 heads taller than you are, and he just kind of leans down, yes, and looks, and he's
shit.
almost nose to nose, and he goes, "I don't want any trouble from you."
No
Oh,
worries. No worries.
thank you, Epic.
And that is when he will open the door and allow you guys in. Welcome to Honey
Mirage,
Ridge.
you're
the
allowed
town
to take
brothel.
one drink.
Ah, perfect. What is the most, how should I say this? Diverse person here?
Diverse.
Yeah, what's the most exotic race they got? I've got a goal, man, and I need to achieve it.
What do you mean by that?
Do you want to know?
Hold on. Now
I
you're
can
gonna make
explain
you're gonna
my
make me
goal
do
to you.
this. You're gonna make me do this. Okay.
I am.
I'm just gonna do all. I'm just gonna cover D&D.
You
Fucking all of them.
You gotta remember, it is the coast. The
It
coast
is.
is with the mostest.
A lot of people come here. But I'm sorry.
Hold on. I needed my D. I needed
You knew
D100.
where that was gonna go.
Of course I did.
I got to use a D100
Alright.
for the first time. That's pretty fucking
All
great.
right, Dickle, hear me out. Just use what I sent you. Trust me.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Source, trust me, bro.
Really? Are you sure? Because I got a pretty fucking good one on this D100. I'm not gonna lie to you. We might have the same one. Nope, that's not it. Nope, sorry. I love it, but no, we're gonna go with a Kenku.
Okay.
What is that? Sorry,
hell
can you
yeah.
spell that out for me?
A
I love
Use it
kenku.
in a sentence, please.
Maybe.
A Kenku.
Okay.
It's a
Time to
bird.
own a bird.
It's a
Okay.
giant
You're gonna-
walking bird.
Hey,
Yep.
you're gonna shake your tail feathers.
I love
Shake
Kenkus. They're so much
mine,
fun.
but I'll ruffle somebody else's.
Hey yo.
Okay, so you do see a Kenku. You also see other races such as an Alardin, fairies. There's a Furbolg. You see a couple changelings walking around. One Azamar, and a Aarakocra.
So, chat, this is a Kenku.
Well, I'm going for the Kenku.
Okay.
'Cause I feel like that's one that I haven't hit yet.
She wants to hit it till she can't quit it.
An Asamar you might not have hit either, but that's a whole different thing.
Probably not, but
Oh,
All right, so you're gonna fuck a Kenku. All right, cool.
Mirage.
We just took
What?
this very family-friendly
What?
fucking D&D game a completely
Mirage?
wrong direction.
Yes.
I mean,
for
I
it.
wrote down my goal onto the paper that you all saw. You knew this was happening.
I
Your
don't.
favorite
What
dragon-
paper?
Your favorite dragonborn would like you to drink.
Oh shit.
Ah, hi, serious. Love you, buddy. All right, so Chad, you see
Yes.
the Kenku. Do you have a preference?
Well, see, I gotta try and hit all the women I can first, but I'm not opposed to a male.
Okay. Well, since
Sorry,
this would be
did you
your...
say you hit women? No.
Chad hits
Wait,
women,
what?
confirmed.
No,
Does
Chad
live up to
does.
the name.
Chad Bradicus.
Chad
Whoa,
Bradicus.
Chad would never.
Chad Bradicus beats
He is
bitches.
from a devout matriarchy, and he's also a trained midwife, so that through his goal, he can help them. He would never harm a woman, unless she was an absolute bitch and trying to kill him.
Never harm a woman until I try to split them.
Never harm a woman until it's self-defense.
Anyway. All right, so there's a... All right, so we'll say there is a female Kenku chilling
So
at the
soft.
bar.
Nice. Gonna go up to the Kenku.
Okay. Kenku is sitting and drinking. Mirage, I'm gonna just assume you're watching this
Let's
unfurl
get freaky
while
with
you
the
drink.
feathers.
No, I'm literally just sitting at like the table next or whatever. I'm just like.
Yes. Okay.
He wants to see how this is
I'm
going
so
down.
entertained right now.
Okay. So, all right. So you approach the Kenku sitting at the bar,
Yes.
and
Well,
you
my
chose to
goal is
RP this.
Well, okay, fine. I'll buy her a drink. Well, first I'll ask her if she wants another.
The Kenku's gonna.
How do I-
The Kenku's gonna look at you, look at you, and go. I just.
Okay, that's probably a bad sign considering they can mimic other people's voices. So,
No, just keep talking to it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. My calls are a bit rusty.
Sounds like cause for alarm.
Damn it! Don't make me laugh.
Rusty.
I just died a little. What?
It wants that cock.
I'm gonna order this lady a drink. Whatever she was having. Oh no.
Get the fuck out. Get out. Just get out, Nix. Where's fucking Discord?
It's my Discord. Oh.
No. We're well
God damn.
aware.
She takes the drink and nods. In a thank you, in a like a kind of a thank you kind of nod.
It's the how do I flirt with a woman, but make sure she's okay with me flirting with her first. Fuck.
Go to Wiki
She
Help.
works
I
at the
bet they have an
brothel. She's
article.
okay with you flirting with her. She works at the brothel.
There's something really inappropriate that I could say to this. but I am pretty sure that would not go over well on stream.
Listen, this is a family-friendly game. This is not a friendly God damn it, I can't fucking talk. Family-friendly stream. Jesus.
So what you're telling me is this is not a good Christian Minecraft server?
Fuck no, go ahead.
How do I phrase this and not potentially get yelled at?
Just do it.
How does she feel about cream pies? The food or the other? What? My entire point is to get women knocked up.
Seed?
Did you,
Seed?
did you tell me to get out?
Yeah. Sorry,
Seed?
What?
Well, time
She's-
to pay for some of this woman's time.
She's saying seed.
Yeah, she wants that seed.
I'm going to hold my hand out for her.
Okay, she will take your hand and follow you where you would like to lead. In the brothel,
Right.
as you look around, you notice it's got a typical kind of bar setup. It's almost like as you enter through the door and you come through the little entranceway, once you get to the bar area, big open area, 2 stairwells that come around towards the back, where the back upstairs is where they have all the private rooms.
Fantastic. Gonna go into one of those private rooms. Also, it's less awkward knowing that this is on stream. More awkward knowing that my sibling is now awake and sitting in the background and can hear me.
Oh, it's going to get even better. Because, Mirage, as you watch as those two walk up the stairs and close the door, you kind of...
Hey, wait. Before they close the door, can I roll stealth to you did not?
Both of you,
You
to assume my
nasty!
clarity watch.
Well, I've just watched most of this unfold, so now I'm just kind of like,
You're invested?
yeah.
All right, roll a stealth.
Got you. Hold on.
Percy, what's Chad's passive persuasion?
Persuasion or are you
Perception.
Or passive perception. Sorry, I'm fucking stupid.
Persuade.
I'm fucking stupid.
I was
Passive
confused.
passive perception. I apologize.
15.
15. There's your number.
Yep. Haha, 19.
I don't care. It's all about if the bird cares. If the bird
So Mirage,
cares.
you watch as those two start making their way upstairs and seeing that you're about to witness something probably very exciting,
I like,
or
get
at least
up like
something
this,
you've
I'm
never
like,
seen before. You are going to move slinkily up towards the stairs and then slip just by Chad. And Chad, what you feel is just a slight breeze in the back of your neck, but you just figure it's from opening the door, wind in the room, something like that. Mirage backs himself into a corner into the shadows where you can't see them, and that is when those two begin to complete the transaction that which was started. Mirage, you are a witness to many things, some of which are interesting and you didn't realize birds did.
Hey, yo, I didn't know it bent that way.
But that is when, while topping, the Kenku begins to reach the peak, you might say. As it does, you hear
Big.
I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, please.
Me?
Yep, with a minus
Okay.
4 because you're drunk.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
This is great.
Wait. Okay, so that's only a -1 for my plus. So, that's a 13.
A 13. Okay. Cool. So plus side, you're not deaf, so that's good.
Okay.
But you can't hear anything out of the left side of your head.
Oh, that's normal then. Sick.
There you go. It's like real life.
Perfect.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let that happen. I can't believe that just fucking nice fucking game.
You
here, and I
let
got
that
people-
happen.
Fuck bird
You could
people.
have faded to black at any point in time. You
Nah.
chose to go through with the bird boning.
Nah, motherfucker. This is Game of Thrones, not God of War. We get you that money shot.
Oh my god.
Awful. I love it.
All right, I'm just gonna fucking check this real quick. Oh, I mean, yeah, Rowan, he didn't need the assist. He was fine. I will definitely not allow like back to back on the encounters. Listen, I'm trying my best here. Reading through chat real quick.
As the bird summits, you have suddenly bears.
No, you have a
Oh,
suddenly
God.
bird
Okay,
attack.
hold on.
Oh no.
Okay. So you guys are. I gotta pull up the fucking thing here. My brain's all mangled. All right, so you guys get finished with your thing. You all meet back up. Time passes, and soon it's actually time for you to meet at the docks. So you make your way down towards the docks of the Living Sea. As you make your way down towards the docks, as you walk through some of the wooded areas, at one point you turn and you see a patasaurus that is walking towards you. It is walking towards the road and kind of walking quickly, and it does not see you in its path. So yeah, what do you want to do?
I mean, it's not bothering us, so I'm just gonna leave it be.
Yeah, it's walking towards you. It doesn't see you. It's gonna step on you. Just what do you just give you an option here? You know what? Everyone, you know what? Everyone make me an athletics or an acrobatics, whichever one gives you a better roll. How about that?
What if both are hot? No, I'm kidding.
I love that it bleeps out the word climax.
There you go.
Wait, where?
What beeps the word
In
climax?
chat.
Oh,
So 24.
24. Cool.
That's a nat 20 plus 7, so
Cool.
27.
You're
Oh,
fine.
God.
Try Colvin and
I got
Chad.
a 13.
Cool, you're fine.
I was still a little preoccupied.
You're
16.
fine.
Post nut clarity,
Cool.
if you will.
All right, so you guys are able to bypass. You just kind of dodge his feet as he walks over you and walks towards the water to go float himself in the water. There's your dinosaur. Look at that. You didn't have to fight it.
Encounter battle.
Let's see. Making sure I do all those. Rowan did the helping hand, which really didn't need, so I'll save that.
Wait, did she helping hand me?
Yeah, but you didn't need it because you already passed it well enough, so.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So those are all good. All right, and I still have one from Rowan. I haven't forgotten, Rowan. Trust me. I'm getting there, I promise. And you're going to like it. It's going to be funny. All right. So, as you make it down, and the sun sets across the shore, and you make it down to the docks, Uliana arrives and leads you onto an impressive boat fitted with 6 cannons and 17 sailors. As twilight passes, she pushes the boat away from the docks, and you start making your way into the open sea. She's going to look as you guys are floating along. She's going to look at you and go, "Keep your eyes peeled on the seafloor. The relics should be easily seen if they sank before arriving." And yes, so let me go ahead and get over here. Sorry, I'm making sure I got some things here. All right, so I need everyone right now to make me a perception check, please.
Rawr.
You are not the Kanku. Please leave that behind us.
That's an 8.
So I'm just gonna go for the low end, 24.
Okay. What'd you get, Mirage?
Wait, were we rolling with advantage or disadvantage?
Just roll a perception.
Okay, so that
I'm
was
just picking
that
the
was
first
8.
number.
That was 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah, for some reason mine's
Yes.
rolling.
I'm sorry. You picked the
both,
one that's on the
so-
left. Yeah, whatever one's on the left. If you're just rolling normal.
Yeah, that's what I did. So
Yeah.
24.
Okay, and I'm sorry, Mirage. You said an 8.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm perceptive
Dumbass.
as hell,
So
as you
got
can
an 8.
see.
All right. Chad and Try.
17 from try.
Okay.
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay. So all of you guys who did that got above a 24. Who got above a 24? Was that just Valley?
I got 24. Yeah.
Okay, so as you look over the boat and into the water, you do see something kind of glimmering down towards the bottom.
I said, ho, stop. I think we actually found the relic.
So the boat will slow to a stop. And if you want to make an athletics check, you can make an athletics check to try to go down and get what you got. And you know what? I'll use one of Rowan's helping hands for you. So,
Probably gonna need it because my athletics is not that
That's
great.
oh wait, is that? Oh, never mind.
You don't roll shit, Mirage.
only Valley saw it. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll your
All right. 13.
13 and an 18 on the helping hands from Rowan. So Rowan is gonna make you pass. So you're good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
Love you, Rowan.
you swim down towards the bottom, and as you swim down, you grab the glowing object. Once you pull it up, you're gonna notice it's a glowing trident. It's called the flowing trident, which I will get you that here in just a second under handouts.
All right, so my butt is gonna essentially. How heavy is this thing?
You can take it.
No, because I was wondering, like, can I give it to Apollo?
No.
I was just gonna give it to him and let him hold on to it while I get back in the boat.
Yeah. Here we go.
Apollo is pretty beefy.
Apollo's probably more beefy than I am.
No, Apollo's more beefy than I am. 100%.
Yeah, I would say just given its odd and weird kind of like shape and whatnot, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to carry it.
Damn it.
But good try though.
So I'm gonna put the trident on my back and I'm gonna climb back in the boat and just kind
There.
of
You should have the
hold it
trident
out
now.
and show everybody.
Yep. Yeah, you should have the trident's thing now
I don't. What thing?
in your journal.
Oh, in my journal.
Yes.
So, ooh, it's pretty. No, Mirage.
What?
All right. Okay.
So this is the flowing trident.
Yes. That is when she's gonna look and go, well, it's not what we were looking for, but probably be helpful nonetheless.
So this isn't the relic?
No, that's not the one we're looking for, but seems to be a good sign that we're getting close.
No. Mirage, no.
I already have
No.
a trident. I don't need yours.
So you guys are going to continue to sail. After sailing for a little while, let's see, about an hour or so.
Insert Pirates of the Caribbean music.
No, I'm just getting some other music up here real quick. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop.
Wait.
Boop.
I know this music.
No, that's not don't worry about it.
Okay.
There we go. So, you guys will sail for about an hour or so. As you get about an hour, you're gonna hear the person shouting from the crow's nest. Captain? And Uliana's gonna look and go, yes? You should see this. As you guys look, and in the sky, what you see is 5 large eagles flying overhead. Each one carrying something in its claws. As they fly overhead the boat, they'll release what's in their claws as they come down towards the boat. And I want everybody to go ahead and make a Yeah, go ahead and make a perception, because you're kind of trying to visualize it from a distance. Perception or investigation, whichever would get you better.
So, Dickle, is there an in-lore universe why they don't just carry the trident
15.
corridor?
16.
Oh, good. You're all going to be able to see this. Never mind, I rolled a nat 1. So, they're dropping 5 bears.
Why the
Regular
bears
grizzly
again?
bears.
Wait, really quick.
Yes.
Can I use shape water to move the boat sideways so they all just drop down into the water?
Absolutely,
Bears
you
can
can.
swim!
Let's go!
Yes,
Mirage is
but they
finally gonna
can't.
do something useful.
Yeah. And that's just a key point that I can use, basically.
Oh my
So-
god.
Yep.
There's no check for it or anything. So
Yeah.
nice. Haha.
All right. So you're gonna use the move water to shift the boat a little to like the left.
Yeah.
All right.
You just see me stand up like this. I'll act it for you too. Hold on. You just see me go, and then the boat just
like
kind
a
of
fucking
to the
like
left.
he's fucking Aang. Just
That's why I'm the Avatar. That's what I keep saying.
all right. So as the boat kind of drifts to the left, very quickly, everyone goes kind of fucking shimmies a little bit, like the fuck. And you watch as the bears just drop into the water one by one. It's not shallow, so they're not happy about it, but they're too busy struggling and drowning to try to chase the boat. So the
Yes,
Uliana's gonna
yes.
Uliana's gonna look over at you guys and go, "That was fucking weird," and the boat's gonna keep going for about another hour. After about another hour, you're gonna hear from the crow's nest, "Forward land!" As you look ahead of the ship, you can all see a faint outline of walls that are rising up out of the water. And I'll go ahead and shift us now to here. Mirage is not on here yet. I'll get you, buddy.
We're just still looking for Rome in the ship.
He's just digging for fucking rum.
Why is all the rum gone?
He's been rummaging around and he can't find it.
quite literally almost.
No, Allie, no.
You brought me here. This is your
I hate
fault.
this.
That was a great one.
No, you know what's really
I love
bad?
this.
Here's
so
the
good.
bad part. The only father in this entire group is Dickel. And you can't even land dad jokes.
I'm not a dad joke person because I fucking hate dad jokes. Not a dad
What's
joke
wrong with
person.
dad jokes?
Not a fan.
I need to pull out my calendar of dad jokes.
Please don't.
Yes.
It's a real thing I actually own. There's some good ones.
Oh my god, Patrick said I may not be a father, but you can call him daddy. Thanks, Patrick.
Oh,
No.
Jesus
Thank
Christ.
you.
He's probably gonna be in the next game.
Oh no.
Anyway. So, the closer you get, the clearer you can see the ruins of what may have been a tower sticking up out of the sea. Uliana yells to lower the anchor, but ready to move at the first sign of trouble, and she begins to lower a rowboat down to the side of the ship and motions towards you all to follow. She's going to look at you and go, "I will not go with you, but since we did not find the relic along the way, it is likely that they made it to the temple and were killed by whatever awaited them. I will wait by the ruins until daybreak, but if you do not make it back before dawn, I'm going to leave you here."
Fair assessment.
And she is going to row you guys closer to the ruins. You can now tell that there's a sand bed that rises up and is resting against the stone walls. Additionally, you can see a shipwreck embedded into the sand. Stepping out of the boat and onto the sand, you can see that the walls rise up about 15 feet above you. It is full of handholds, and you would think it's easy to climb.
I climb up that shit then.
I do
Super
not
fast.
think that's easy to climb. Climbing
I mean,
is
if you
not
guys
my
would like to
forte.
climb, you can make an athletics check to try to climb.
Got
No.
you.
Mm-mm.
Just saying. That's
I'm
None for
going
or
me.
you
to
can
cast
walk around it. You can walk around
So you
and
say
take a look.
athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics, just your climbing.
Bubba is gonna start walking around.
Same.
You should be able to move your tokens. Let me know. if
Let's
not.
go, Chad.
That's an 18. That's an
Yay!
18.
An
I hope
18.
that your legs follow your ass around there, because those are pretty
Um,
walking.
yeah, you can totally
That's
climb
how
it.
I do it.
POV. I'm at the top of the wall already.
Okay, Mirage will come back to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put your tokens where you're gonna end up. Just given your movement speed, where you're gonna end up. All right, cool.
I want to be central.
Kind of around there.
Okay, are you gonna climb it? Try. I'm just gonna call you Try.
No, I'm,
'cause-
I'm just gonna cast fly on myself and. Okay.
You're a bitch.
You know what?
Get
Fuck
out!
it. Whatever.
Leave.
Whatever.
You're,
All right.
You're a
So
you're a bitch. You're a
Yes. That's pretty much what
Alright,
Jordan
so
is.
All
So
right.
Percy, this isn't going to affect Schmitty as much, but if you really want to get a point across, just unmute yourself in Discord and yell really loudly so everyone hears you twice.
God.
You're welcome.
No,
Okay,
'cause I
so
can hear me.
while you guys are figuring that shit out, Uliana is going to walk towards the shipwreck, and she rummages through the bits of wood and cloth before sighing and kind of turning to look towards you guys where in your positions. And she's just going to kind of yell, this is the place. They definitely made it here with the relic, but I see why they never made it back, she said with a kind of quiet voice. Be careful once you're inside. Who knows what could be in there. Now, for Valley and Chad, when you walk towards that area there at the front, you know what to do, Patrick. You're gonna see that the water is much deeper almost immediately if you cross the threshold of the wall, where that doorway is. It's almost an immediate drop off into deeper water. You can tell just by the coloration, but there is a sign of light that seems to be radiating from the center of the tower. You two up at the top, you see that the water is black as fuck, and there's a light in the center. It is deep, and there's a bright ass light down there.
Oh, should
You
we
think
send
I
our
have potions?
should we send our sea elf friend down there since he can apparently breathe underwater?
Well,
Oh my
you all have 2 potions of water breathing.
Does he even need those potions?
No, he
I don't
doesn't.
fucking know.
No.
I'm gonna take one of those
No.
later.
Whoa, no,
Oh,
I'm holding on to these. I might sell these later.
Yeah, well, if one of us is
CR
about to
1
die,
through
I would
10,
help-
Patrick.
help us.
I'm pretty sure that is way higher than
Well,
a 10.
we'll cross that bridge
Remember-
when we get to it.
Remember, if we don't complete this together, nobody gets paid.
Well, I mean, I can show up at the finish line. You don't have to.
I mean, in all fairness, if one of you showed up to
Oh, how
finish
to
it off, then,
finish?
you know. that'll work.
exactly.
Don't tell him that.
I
I
already
don't
knew.
even think he knows how to finish a campaign. I don't think
Whoa!
he's completed a job before.
He does. He finished the last
Whoa!
one.
Did he finish?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yes,
Was
I was
the
there.
bacon-
I murked
I was
his-
there.
I murked the BBEG.
No, you did not.
I did. I did.
I love
put
that
it
Merc
all
on.
is a
these jokes are
strong
just
term.
going right over the heads.
No, I understood
So
that
good.
part of it too. It's okay.
Okay. You're there? You get it?
Yeah,
Okay. Sure, I believe you.
Where
been
is
there.
my
Still there.
CR? I can't find my fucking
So you
CR.
didn't finish. All right, got it.
Anyway, now that we can get done talking about Mirage
Nix,
finishing,
I love you.
if we could all stop talking about...
He's like, I can't say shit. That's my mom.
It's
Anyway, time
a
to check
combat...
Where's my monkey?
Hold
into a
on, Patrick.
hole.
Combat rating, I think 1 through 10. I'm pretty sure an ancient poison dragon. Yeah, isn't an ancient poison dragon way higher than 10? Isn't it like a 12?
That would like kill us.
Yeah,
That
I'm not
would
throwing a
kill
fucking
us.
elk dragon at him.
Pussy.
Why not?
No, we're not. We're like 2 hours into this. Come on, let's.
Yeah.
Let's
Anyway,
do stuff.
2 hours in.
okay,
Wow.
so all right, you guys are looking at this well. What are you gonna do? It's a well. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'd like to jump in.
Well. Well.
All right, who's all gonna jump into the water?
I'd like to take the potion first. I
Okay.
don't want
I'd
to
like-
drown.
I'd like to see if our ship friends have a dinghy that maybe we could at least put in the middle of it.
I mean, you got the one that she rode out to you. She rode you out with.
Didn't
You
you
wanna
say
try-
she was staying here too?
Yeah, for a day.
Until the morning.
Enough. We're not
Do we
gonna
wanna
make it
put the
back
dinghy
to
in the-
land in a fucking dinghy.
Say
I
we
mean,
put the dinghy in
Uliana is
the
still
middle.
there. If you wanted to ask her for a dinghy, I mean, she might be able to get you a dinghy. I don't know.
This is if we put the little boat in the middle. Like at least we'd spare a couple minutes of time.
Yeah, maybe unless
With-
something is following us, then it breaks the dinghy, and then we're screwed.
True. I don't know. Team vote. Do we send down
No.
the sea
No.
monk first to see how far we need to go?
Yeah,
Me
we
going
go
like
chaos,
this, jumping
baby.
at the top of the wall, just like, okay, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and I do like a triple flip in.
I would like to hold up a solid 9.
Okay.
Could have done
I think
better.
we should. I think we should let him go first to see how far it is, so we can understand how many of these potions we may need.
I've already dove in. I'm
All right.
I'm
Mirage
know,
dives
but-
in. Finally, Mirage dives
I'm
in. Cool.
RPing.
Mirage. Go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw, please.
Straight. Oh shit.
Yes.
I know
Why
where
I
this
did
is.
not go.
I know where this is going.
You're welcome, Percy.
Oh.
You're welcome. I held you back.
Next,
It's a 23, a 19 plus 4.
A 19 plus 4. Cool.
23.
All right. So once you drop down, you are floating and you're able to kind of hold yourself. You feel a little pressure from the depth of it, but you are able to kind of keep yourself afloat. And if you choose, you can dive down on your own peacefully if you choose to.
Yep, I do.
Okay.
I choose.
And you guys watch him just calmly swim down.
Blub,
No,
blub, blub, blub.
no
Wait.
muff, no muff, no
I'm
fuss.
under the water. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Fucking
I
mute him.
hated that.
I
Do it
hate it.
again.
Years.
All right, who's next?
I'm
I
just
suppose
chilling.
we should Get the wizard out of the way. Let's go.
I'm
Alright.
chilling. I'm waiting to see if these two.
I'm gonna fly myself over to the middle
And just
and
drop
then
in.
dive in. Yep.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength saving throw, please.
Thanks to the fact that I believe I have a negative there, that is a 13.
13. All right. Cool. All right.
Love how freaking he's over here still
so-
swimming.
So you see Mirage slowly dive down. When Try hits the water, he hits it. Since he flies over, he drops himself in, and he immediately disappears under the water and doesn't come back up. You just figure he just dove. The two of you sitting at the edge watching this all happen. So far as you can tell, went in just fine. Who's next?
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna have a
I
little
have a
RP moment
serious
here.
question before we
Same.
continue.
Okay.
Did we get water breathing potions for Apollo separate from ours?
Apollo's a blink dog. He can teleport. So if we get down there, he
Yeah,
can
but
teleport.
can
Worst
he
case, he can
breathe
teleport.
underwater?
No, but I'll say they gave him a couple small vials of his own little
Okay,
water
cool.
breather.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure we weren't going to drown
Just
a
to
dog
cover.
today.
Like I said, worst case, he can TP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I could technically. Can I also shape water around, like everyone's head, so they just have like an air bubble helmet?
If
Doesn't
you
work
thought of that first, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could still do that
maybe.
if you guys are struggling down there. So
I mean, you could try. Anyway, but if they take the water breathing, they're fine. They're totally
Yeah.
fine.
But I'm just saying, it's like a last resort kind of thing. I just want to
So,
make sure
Yeah,
that
I'm
but
that's
if
in the
gonna-
back of
we
my head.
shape water, aren't we gonna accidentally CO2 poison ourselves?
Okay.
Or I could airbend. I
All
can
right.
airbend too.
Hey, for the
Anyways.
sake of time,
Yes.
guys. I want to ask our what's her name?
No, Patrick. I see what you're trying to do, but no.
There's drought.
Hey,
Wait till the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Like I want to ask our companion friend, the one who's waiting for us, if she's had any experience with this particular well, and if there's any information she can give us.
Absolutely none. She has not gone near the well.
Damn it.
Well, would you like to go next, or would you like me to go, or do you want to just go at the same time and hope we don't die?
Might as well go at the same time.
Great! I'm going to reach out my hand and chug this potion because I don't trust myself not to drown.
Yeah, same thing. Drinking potion.
Okay, and you both jump into the water.
Yeah.
All right, make your strength saving throws, please.
It's gonna be
Oh,
bad.
I'm not looking for this. This is gonna be bad too.
I got a 6.
Cool.
Oh no, wait, it's not lit there.
Oh no!
I don't even want to look.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
You did pretty good. You did good. You did good. You did
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Rowan got a. Rowan gave a helping hands. I'm gonna use that for Chad. So let's see.
Yay! Not
Chad
dying.
needs it right now.
With a 10, what'd you get?
A 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a 16. Cool, you do pass. All right, cool.
Yay, not
So the only one who
drowning.
didn't pass was Try. Sweet. So you guys are able to swim down easily. You do feel the pressure of the water pulling, but you swim down easy. As you guys swim down in the water, I will say someone redeemed a Suddenly Bears. So when you guys are swimming through the water and swimming down, you actually witness yourself swimming through a whole group of these things. If I can find my fucking image.
I thought it was too.
You guys
It'd
swim
have been funny if it was just the dead bears just floating.
just dead bears
Yeah.
floating.
I don't know if George
No.
unmuted himself. He was
What
like,
the
"It's
heck
fucking
is that?
bears."
You guys
It's a
you guys
fucking
swim
the heck
floating
is even that?
butthole.
You guys swim through a whole group of actually 10 of these things, which are called tardigrades, or also known as water bears.
Yep.
I'm just.
These
you
ones
got-
are just
Oh,
giant
I
and
love
human-sized.
Ain't got time for this. Keep going.
They're so cute.
It's so cute. All right,
I
so
swim
there,
faster.
suddenly bears, tardibears, happy, haha, I'm clever. We did the helping hands. We got all the helping hands. Don't worry, you guys are covered on the helping hands. All right, so you guys are swimming fine. You guys swim through. You see bioluminescent algae, a bunch of cool stuff through this little tunnel you're swimming through. You see some glowing jellyfish. You are kind of caught in a current, but since you're able to get in there, you're able to kind of float along. Hey, Try. I need you to make me 2 dex saving throws, please.
Dex saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
First
'Cause-
one is an 8. Second one, not much better, but that brings it to a 12.
A 12?
Yep.
Okay. So when you hit the water, so you felt something different than anyone else. When you hit the water, you felt like you just got yanked by your feet and you're moving at God knows mile an hour. You are bashing through walls. You are getting pulled by this current. On the first bash, you hit the wall and you take 6 bludgeoning damage from getting your head bashed up against the wall. On the second one, though, you're able to brace yourself and kind of keep yourself from getting hurt. And then you guys, as you start getting a little closer to the end and closer to light, you start feeling that current as well. You start getting bashed around, thrown around. After what feels like about forever, just being bashed against the rocks and fighting that current, you're eventually swept into a larger cavern that has that same light blue glow mixed with some of the red and yellows as well. The current now gently flows through the caverns, and you no longer have to fight it to avoid the cavern walls or anything like that. You do see really tall, luscious seaweed and kelp kind of floating gently around, and it's just kind of filling up the cave from floor to ceiling. We're going to bring it to this map now. And I need to put you guys on here. There's a reason, so bear with me. I need to put
It's
you on
also
there
black.
as you get there. Yes, I know.
That's
I am well aware of that.
Dynamic
good.
lighting, let's go.
You're good.
It's not even dynamic. It's just we need something to represent.
Yeah, no,
us
it's just
Yeah.
being that. All right. I'm just making some adjustments here. All right. Okay. All right. So once you get into the cave, I need anyone you want. Once you kind of get in the cage to look around and kind of see what you have going on. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please. Everybody, roll me a perception check.
Oh, got a 15.
Nice.
We're looking at
Uh,
an 11.
Not so good. Not so good.
21.
21. All right, cool. Chad and Mirage. So you both, as you're in the water and in this flowing through this cave, you both see these strange, flat-looking eel creatures that almost have a short, thick barbs lying flat up against them. Oh shit! Oh, it's a Smiley. Sorry guys, bear with me one sec. Smiley with the raid with 5. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me go ahead. I don't have my little thing. I can't throw my little thing up. Hi, my name's Anthony. I'm 33 and I'm running a D&D game right now. So,
And a nerd.
thank you guys.
A shot for the raid.
I love all you guys. Thank you so much. Sorry, can't talk too much, but I love you. Mwah. I see you, Spicy. Hi, Smiley. Thank you so much for bringing everybody over. Spicy, I love you. I'm sorry I didn't catch you last time you were online, but you're awesome. Okay, so what you guys see, you see those kind of like flat-looking eel creatures, short, thick barbs that are kind of lying flat against their skin. One eye on each side of its head, but it lies flat vertically, or lies kind of vertical up there, almost like a long flag. They kind of move with the current, and if you didn't really pay attention to see them, you wouldn't have seen them at all, because they blend in with the kelp. You also point this out to your other compatriots as well, so they can avoid these weird creatures. Mirage, what you see is from all the blue lights and everything that you're seeing in this cavern, you notice that one of them is glowing a little brighter than the others. Let's see. Yeah, so what do you want to do with that information?
I want to swim towards the brighter light.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have you swim towards the
Ooh,
brighter light.
shiny.
I'm gonna give the puppies 2 treats because Rowan did 2 of those. So, yes. Dogs get 2 treats. Did my button switch? Let's go ahead and... Okay, yeah, it switched. Alright. I have a little delay on my thing, so I'm like trying to watch and make sure I'm caught up. Alright, you guys get 2 apiece, so be happy. Benny, here's your 2. Oh, go. Oh, there you go. My headset caught on my fucking thing. Odie, come here. Come here, Tubby. Come on. No, you're not gonna jump. You're just gonna... Okay, you want this one? There you go, buddy. Fat fucking dog. The stinker. Alright. So, Mirage, you go ahead and you swim towards the other
Gone to bed.
brighter light that you saw.
Yep.
As you get closer to that, I gotta get this pulled up here because I actually didn't think you'd do this. So this is awesome. This is actually really, really good. So, so you're going to swim towards this thing. And what you pick up is a small softball-sized statue depicting a mass of coral, seaweed, and fish curling up into a throne on which sits a humanoid with dragon wings on their back and gills on their neck. The small statue glows brightly with a blue light.
Oh.
So,
I don't know what to do with this. I'm just like examining it, and I don't know. Guys, look what I found.
I wonder if this is the artifact we're supposed to be finding.
I think we
probably
should
have thought
continue.
A better description of it.
That would have been wise, yeah.
Why didn't you ask for that?
I didn't think of it.
Anyways, I will put it in my bag and we shall continue.
okay.
Awkward,
All right.
I guess.
After swimming a few more minutes through this dark tunnel, you start to see the water above you begin to act differently, as if it was crashing on a small beach with air and land. Swimming up to the surface. We're going to bring these up. This one I'm going to put you guys in here. Make sure we got...
Did you just make full out fucking swimming motion?
I have been this whole time.
He literally has.
This is
He's
awful.
a method actor. He's a method actor.
I'm so glad I haven't been able to see it until I looked at Jordan's screen.
It makes it fun.
It does.
It makes it fun.
Oh no, you should see the video where he disappeared.
Oh, that one was funny too.
That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I will give credit to that one.
He disappeared in a black hole and he literally just sits on the ground and like moves his camera and stuff so nobody can see him.
Sorry, I'm
That
getting
is
your guys'
hilarious.
tokens in place here.
That's okay.
And I'll give you your eyesight back.
You gave me my eyes back.
We have a sleepy boy.
And it's not me this time.
No.
It is the pupper.
It is
We
the
do love
pupper.
a sleepy pupper.
Hey, I can see you again.
Yes, I'm getting everyone to sign their eyes.
Been signed a set of eyes.
Whoa.
Well, again, because you guys are all elves, I don't have to worry about the fucking sight thing. So I can just, give you sight and let you see everything. Not have to cover it all up.
We do love it.
Anyway, okay, so you guys walk in, on our land to the surface. You find yourselves washed up on a sandy beach in a cave with only trace amounts of light emanating from a doorway on top of the small stairway. Beyond the doorway, you find yourselves in a large and very impressive temple, with giant columns supporting the stone ceiling that drips with stalactites, and a small stream that flows across the floor beneath more stairs leading up towards the columns. A broken railing lines the elevated floor above the rocky floor.
Oh, let's go up there.
Nyong.
So what would you guys like to do from here?
Go up those stairs. Hope we don't die.
Lord have mercy.
Pretty much.
You sure you don't want Apollo to sniff first?
Oh, I'm good. I'm sprinting. I'm parkouring.
You guys gonna sprint through this room and like dip set?
I am noticing right now from the top-down view, there's a few things missing.
Thank you,
from these
Patrick, for the
podiums.
subscription. I love you.
Yeah, I was
Like these
thinking
pillars.
we should
Alright,
check out what's up here,
can
but
I-
we should go up first.
Can I do a perception check with advantage for the pupper?
For what?
Just because I don't trust shit.
You can do an investigation.
It's investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
So,
yeah, you guys can roll.
for
If
his-
you guys want to all roll investigation, you can do that.
So for Apollo, keen hearing and smell, it's a wisdom perception check with advantage.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's on his sheet.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and roll that for him.
25.
25. Cool. So he doesn't see any danger or anything like that. He doesn't sense any danger or any kind of weird, crazy shit.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Anyone else rolling investigation?
Sure, I will.
Yeah.
Don't say Lord have Percy.
He was way.
What?
You know what's funny is Apollo was way past what he needed to find any information about this room, but he's a dog, so he can't look at you and be like, "Hey."
17 minus 1, so 16.
Cool.
So hold on, you want us to
Mirage, what
roll
you-
investigation as well?
I mean, if you want to, it doesn't matter. It's not anything very crazy
Uh,
or pertinent. Mirage, so what you
Try
notice?
this, gets a 23.
Yeah. So okay. So what you guys notice is that as you look around and kind of take in the room that you guys entered, the room itself looks smooth, as if a river had washed through it and sanded down the surface of everything, like everything. Though there are some lit braziers around, keeping the light up. So the braziers are those little orange dots along the pillars. They're like little torches that hang off the pillar.
Okay, so there's a few that are missing.
Well,
That's
there's a few that are lit.
yeah, and then there's
The
a few
fact,
that
so
are out.
what's interesting is you guys notice that the entire room is smooth, like a river ran through this entire place, but these braziers are still lit.
Magical braziers.
Just that's the
Yeah,
interesting
or
part.
somebody was here and just lit them.
Should we try to get these other ones lit?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright.
Ah! Oh, wait. What do I have for this?
Yes, he still hasn't tried it.
Can I use control flames to like light the other ones?
Yep, that's exactly what Control Flames is.
Sick.
Smiley,
I do
thank you
that.
so much for being here. I'm glad you had some good DVD. I apologize I can't talk all too much like that. You have a great night. I love you to death. Thank you for bringing everybody here. What'd you get, Mirage? You're going to go ahead and do the Control Flame on all the braziers that are not lit?
Yeah.
Congratulations, the braziers are lit. You now have a
Okay,
smidge more light.
I thought it would be a puzzle or something.
No. Would you
It
guys
was
like-
worth trying.
It was absolutely worth trying. I will commend you on knowing me very well. But I did not write this, so. I think you two playing the other campaign first puts you at a little bit of a disadvantage because you're suspicious of everything now.
Oh, hell yeah. But it also makes me think a little bit more. So can we see anything else in this room, or is this just
Nope.
all we?
It's a big ass
There's
empty room.
there's no exit. There's nothing. Just this.
Well, you can see that it continues forward. Like you can move forward into the caverns
Okay,
and
I
its
would.
ruins,
That's
but
that's,
yeah.
That's what
Sorry.
we'll do. That's what I would like to do.
Yeah, no, but for this room in general, nope. You're just in a big empty room that's now slightly more lit.
Yeah, because I'm in it.
Lit, bro.
All right. So you guys are gonna move forward into the next area.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yay!
Why do you look so terrible? There you
Thanks.
go.
Didn't need to be so mean about it.
Jesus. It like wouldn't load the image for a second. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Blop. I'm really happy you guys got past that other encounter too. You just saved yourself so much time.
What, the bears one on the boat?
No,
Or-
the eels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're a whole. God damn it, with your fucking token.
Oh yeah, I
Stupid
forgot
guy.
there was eels.
Yeah, you guys went right past the eels with no issues. It was great, and I'm really happy about it because they are an annoying fucking little thing. I tell you what. Oh, I don't need
Oh
Mirage
yes,
to be able to see that.
just sneak right past Flotsam and Jetsam.
You just kind of swing right by him, which worked out perfectly. Is that Chad? Is that Chad I got marked? Okay.
I have no idea. Maybe. You never know.
I do never know. I never know what I'm doing.
There's a Chad.
And try Colvin. There you go.
Yes. Kick it.
All right, so now you guys can see. All right. Once you come out beyond this room, you all come in across an entryway with a small table sitting outside of it. You all notice a scroll laid out on the table that clearly has some faded writing on it. Past the doorways, it's clear to see that the letters are written using a blue algae that was in the caverns behind you. The letters are neatly painted on each tile in the room.
I can't see the new room. I'm still on the old one.
Yeah, same.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. That's my fault. Boop. God damn it. Close this. Boop.
Okay, cool.
So this is the room you guys are in now. Scroll on a table. It's got some writing on it, and you see these letters written in the algae.
Motherfucker.
Now, if you remember, bioluminescent algae works by touching it. So the algae illuminates when you touch it. You would realize that, and you would know that from
Lord.
your time in banging around in the tunnel.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Just gonna put that out there for you now. All right. So what do you guys want to do from here?
I
Oh,
want to
obviously
open
read
this
the
scroll.
scroll.
Yeah.
Read the scroll. Okay. So when you read the scroll, this is what it says. While the boats above float on the surface, while those below float gently existing, the life above cannot show face without first submitting to the depths, and the last word is far too faded to read regarding what you see here.
It's a riddle.
Can you copy and paste that into the chat so I just don't have to keep asking you to reread it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Here, it's
I was also concerned.
There you go.
One of
I put it in the chat for you guys.
what chat did you put it in?
In the
The Roll 20 chat.
chat.
Oh, that chat. Okay. So I'm going to share this. Alright, I'm sharing this with my chat. So, I think we should empower our chats to help.
Is it actually a 5-letter word?
Might be longer than that.
Well, you put 5 spaces, which is why I'm asking if it's actually.
Yeah, that is a good question.
What's up? What was you asking me?
Is the word at the end actually 5 letters?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 7 letters.
Then why did you only put 5 on our side?
Because I copied and pasted it!
That's kind of important!
It's exactly how it is written. That is as written.
The life above cannot show face without submitting to the depths and...
That's 7 letters.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 letters long.
Okay, cool. 7 letters.
Alright, so while boats float on the surface of water, all those below flow gently existing. Current. Life above cannot show face, so something deep. Without submitting to the depths and... Oh lord, is there any...
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty clever. I give them credit on this. This is pretty good. This is a good one.
So
I'll give you 2
does
hints.
anybody
Let me know
have
if
any
you want
idea? Yeah. Y'all want a hint right off the bat?
No, give me a minute.
Not
No.
quite yet.
one. Feel free to talk out your thought.
Yeah, because that might help the rest of us.
Okay, so theoretically, it's gotta be like a word, right? Be
It's a word.
flowing different letters in this pattern on this flooring, basically. That would make most sense, right?
Yeah.
Now, I will give you some. I'll give you some. I'll give you kind of some information on the thing. From what you guys can. You know what? Actually, everybody roll me a perception check. I'll make this fair. Everyone roll me a insight. That'll be a good one. Everyone roll me an insight. Yep.
Oh, good at insight!
Oh, fuck.
Everyone roll an insight and beat a 13.
Done!
I didn't beat a
17!
13. As
Okay.
long as one person beats a 13, that's all we care. That's all we need.
I rolled a 12 and I have plus 5% provision.
We're
Oh,
also at
baby.
a 14 on me.
Okay, so for those of you who rolled above a 13 on your insight, you're gathering from what you're seeing in the on the scroll in the room that you likely have to spell out a word across the floor
Oh,
using the
super
algae, and when you look, you can see that there's multiple routes that you can take.
Alright, so the first one would be an S.
to what I thought.
So there's multiple routes, even though there's one entrance.
Well, I mean, there's multiple routes once you walk into the room, so I mean, there is only one entrance.
So
Okay,
it's the
so-
first. It's S.
It'd be an S.
Probably? Not necessarily, though.
Well, I mean, that's the first one.
You know what, Chad? I want you to roll me another insight check, please, and go ahead and give yourself advantage on that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit! 16.
This one's a little harder.
Oh, shoot. I only
It's
got a
16.
16.
Uh-huh.
You're guessing it has something. The way you have to spell the word out has something to do with the algae, but you're not sure how the algae comes into play. I was really hoping you'd beat that
So-
17.
I was 1 off, man. Okay. This is very difficult because this is upside down, and I'm like trying to twist my head to read the letters right side up.
I did make this a little difficult on purpose,
Well, it's fine.
but the only thing I did was turn it upside down.
No, I'm glad I'm not in the party. I can hear and laugh and go, ha ha ha, I have no sh-.
If you guys would like a hint, just let me know.
I screenshotted this and I'm now rotating it so I can see.
Use your tools, man. Hey, yeah, use your fuck. If you want to do that, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue with you. You'd be able to do that I would allow you to do that at a table. So yeah, if you need to take like a little snip tool, if you guys have it, if you search the snip tool on your computer, and you can use that to take a specific chunk screenshot of like a portion of a screen, so you can just do the square.
Hey,
if you want to.
Necron!
Okay, I'm gonna do that because I definitely was just standing with my head upside down.
I mean, it doesn't really help that much because
No, it'll help.
no.
It doesn't. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Let me.
Let me know when you want to hint.
Let me at least try the rumors again first.
Oh, it's about for honest.
Do, 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 do,
Yeah, no, it
do,
doesn't help at all.
do. I will say Mirage is on the right track. You guys are correct with the S.
Okay, so the S is.
And I
right.
won't even count that towards your one hit.
Part of me just wants to know if it rhymes, because then that kind of helps with my thought
Yeah.
process. But like,
That's what I'm thinking too.
If you read it, read the what's on the scroll. I mean, you'd be able to tell what it is. Like if you read it, like you'd be able to see patterns and stuff. You just got to read the scroll.
Well, boats float on the surface. Those below float gently, existing.
Yeah, and I'll read it all, the whole thing again, so you guys can hear it audibly. While the boats above float on the surface, while those below flow gently, existing, the life above cannot show face without first submitting to the depths and.
the first thing my head went to. I don't even,
Jesus,
oh,
thanks.
I
Ellie.
heard that. I heard
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, that one. Yep, didn't turn off the commands.
No, there was just a thing that popped up. It was like you could use a jump scare command, and it's like, oh.
Oh, Jesus, this is so rough.
The best part is I 100% know that you all are overthinking this.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a puzzle. You're always gonna overthink.
Because I definitely, like, I was checking the puzzles, and I hid the answer from myself, and, like, read through it, and I was like, oh. Like, it
You
took
know
me
what?
maybe, like, 5 minutes to kind of really think about it.
We're wasting time here.
You want a hint? You want a hint?
Hint.
Okay,
Hint.
cool. All right, so as you guys are kind of knocking your heads and kind of trying to think this out, about 20 minutes passes as you at this point, you guys are like, some are laying on the ground just like, what the fuck? And that's when you guys will hear a kind of like a hiss, like a tss. And as you kind of look up to hear the hissing, you see this weird kind of golden portal open up, and as you watch a small figure, a small bipedal figure with gray skin and white hair get shot across the room and through another portal. And as this thing flies out of the room, you just hear, "It's fucking nautical!" And he into the other portal.
I like that guy.
All right, I have somebody in our chat saying serpent, but I don't think that's it.
No.
So it is not serpent.
No. And I am not going... Due to the nature of not wanting to murder anyone, I'm just going to tell you if you get it right or not.
Shallow?
No. Okay. Also, as you guys are kind of waiting, a small Mirage already got one. Okay, cool. A small, not small, but like a smallish dog-sized crustacean comes walking through a crack in the wall and scuttles across the floor. And as it does, it scuttles its way up to Valley, and when it does, it scuttles up to you, up your leg, and down to your arm, and in your hand, it spits out a small vial of a potion that will heal you 1d6.
Hey!
You can thank Cam for that.
Thank you, Cam. Alright, this is gonna be really dumb. Is this an easy word or a hard one?
It's a fucking easy-ass word.
Okay, that's what I
has
figured.
vowels.
It's
And
got vowels.
consonants.
It's nautical.
All hints you need.
It's got vowels. It starts with an S. It's nautical. And to answer Mirage's question, just to try to help her you guys along, yes, it does rhyme. It is called slant rhyming.
Similar but not identical. So worm and swarm.
No, like surface and face.
Oh.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's good.
Hold on. So it has to be with something with existing.
She's saying that to you
Well,
guys
'cause
as a party,
surface
not
and
to me.
yeah, surface. If you read it, it's a surface and face that it skips a line to rhyme. So it has to be with something with existing.
Also, Rowan, yes, you're able to shower me with praise for knowing what slant rhyming is.
Because a slant rhyme poem, 3 stanzas, 4 lines, rhyme pattern is either A B A B, or yeah, it's A B A B. So it
Really
has to
common one.
have a slant. It has to slant rhyme with existing.
One, two, three,
Nerfed.
four,
Thank you for the
five.
follow. Yeah, it has to something with existing.
Don't worry,
Sailing?
I got you. No, not sailing.
I'm
I need
I'm
you
just going
guys
for
to,
S words.
I need someone to roll a perception check. I don't care who, or y'all can do it. I don't
I got
care.
it.
It's sinking, but I don't think it can because we wouldn't be able to
24.
get
Let's
the
go.
letters.
Okay,
24. Let's go.
Percy, hold that thought, please. Okay, cool.
22.
All right, cool. So you guys who were the perception, so as you guys are again sitting here just racking your brains trying to figure this out. I'm also out of water. Okay, I'm so sorry. You guys who rolled those perception checks start to hear a kind of noise as you look up, and then you see one. Hold on. 2, 3.
Oh my god.
You see three of the water bears fall
Jesus
through cracks from the
Christ.
ceilings.
We don't have time for this. Literally.
Suddenly bears!
I thought we had a limit on this.
It's only like the second one. It's only the second one you guys are even have the chance
The
to
third.
fight.
No, it's the third.
It's the third.
But you guys
It's
haven't had
the
to
third.
fight any of them. You just bypassed them.
Yeah,
You've bypassed
yeah, because
most
we
of
don't
the
have time for
encounters.
this. You know what? Alright, I have this flippin' trident. I'm summoning something with it because I can summon a CR3.
Yes.
So I am summoning, and I've already have this bitch picked out. Where the fuck did I put it?
Okay, wait. Before you do this, they seem to be non-aggressive as they land. They are just there roaming around.
Alright, then I'm not gonna summon anything unless it gets aggressive.
So you just have these things making gross noises and wandering around while you're trying to think.
I just wanna...
Swimming?
Well, not
I'm
swimming.
just-
They're kind of just flopping. They're more or less just.
No, he's
No.
talking about the word.
I'm
Oh.
still thinking about this riddle,
yes,
goddammit.
back. Percy.
Oh,
Percy, what did you say earlier?
Jordan and I thought sinking 2 separate times, but I wasn't sure if we'd be able to actually make it to the
Thinking
letter.
makes sense.
Yeah, see, sinking was my first thought, so I tried to figure out if we could actually, like, pop letters, but it didn't look like we could.
Okay, so for the sake of time, I will tell you that you are correct. The answer is sinking.
Oh, damn it. How are we supposed
Alright,
to
so
sink?
so guess what? Bears do the letters thing.
No, because I think we have to get them without other things touching.
He didn't necessarily say that. We could jump.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to path this right
so
now.
here's how you have to do this. To make this so that you basically make it so that it doesn't shut the door in front of you, you have to
I
spell
am-
out the
I
word.
did it. Wait, no, not that one. That's supposed to be the G there, and then there.
Are you just hopping from these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The minute you hit that last one, Mirage, that door's gonna slam shut.
The G?
As soon as you hit that and you get close to that door, it slams shut.
See, you screwed us.
No, he didn't screw you. Take a step
So
back.
how does this?
Step back on that W.
Well, no, it'd be this N here. So there.
Okay, fine. Step there. The minute he steps back, the door opens again. So, all right, I'm going to lay this out here just so that way you guys have all the information, all right? So you guys are in this room that have these tiles. The tiles have the letters written on them in the blue bioluminescent algae that you saw in the previous cave. You have figured out that to get to the other room without it closing, you have to spell out the word sinking that you found out by figuring out the riddle on the note. So you have to use somehow with these tiles with bioluminescent algae, spell out the word sinking so that way the door will stay open so you can walk out through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to put one person on each of the letters. That's why there's 3 bears and there's 4 of us, 7.
Okay.
Mirage is
How are you gonna train the damn bear to do it?
overthinking this.
Damn it!
That 3 bears was a random number, but good shot. I applaud your.
There was correlation, okay?
We just need all of these letters to glow.
Thank you.
So realistically, we just need to activate the letter.
You just have to activate the letter. And how do you activate bioluminescent algae?
By touching it.
There you go. So you guys, okay, cool. So you guys figured it out. I'm not gonna make you try to play this out because that'll take fucking forever, and a lot of rolls. So you guys figure out the question. So you make your way as you walk by each tile. You walk through, only touching the algae on the letters that you need, which allow you to keep the door open and make your way through this room.
Great. I'm just gonna flop to this side. That's too much effort. Fuck that. Fuck all this.
All right. Make sure, Allie, are you keeping up with us on the sheet?
Yes.
All right, cool. As you guys make it to the other end of the room, you're going to come to this other end of the room here, and that's where you're going to see another little crabby come crawl out from the walls, and it's going to make its way up to Chad. It's going to crawl up your leg, and in your hand it's going to place a small vial, a vial of which, if you drink, will heal you 1d6, thanks to Dallas. Also, the dogs are going to get a treat.
That's probably only good time to have crabs.
So, Allie is caught up. I'm going to get the treat. Scuttle noises. Hey, listen, you guys are getting the good kind of crab, so also switch camera to the dogs. I'm going to give them a treat. I'll let you guys kind of regroup. Oh, there's Odie. Here you go, Benny. Here you go, Odie. Come on. You can get it. Yeah. He's just in your little backpack. You're just carrying him around like Yoda.
Not inherently nautical.
No, it just
Fair.
Sinking boats, that kind of thing.
It is nautical adjacent. However,
It is nautical
not
adjacent. I will give
my
that. It
God.
is nautical adjacent. All right. Okay. All right. You guys, or let's see. I'm just kind of reading through this real quick. I want to make sure we do this right.
Do you want me to say like the exact first line of the bad man, or
It's a bad man.
When
should I said something else?
if and when I cue you, yes, please.
All right, sick.
Say the first line and then do your thing.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right. Is there anything you guys want to talk about, or anything you want to do before you enter this last room?
No.
Nope. I'm all good.
All right. Cool. Just gonna bounce myself over here, make sure things are where they need to be. I do need to move my own head just a little bit.
Epic music.
I just make sure this is where it needs to be, and I can get a hold of this stuff. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put you guys in here now. So as you make your way from your little puzzle room here, and make your way down the hallway that you enter, you find yourself slowly moving through a larger and larger passage. Finally, you find yourselves in a huge room that holds a swirling mass of magical energy at the top of a 7-foot podium, which I will put you in here now so you can see.
You also have to switch the scene when you get the chance.
Yes, I'm going to put you guys in here, then switch the scene so you can just see right immediately.
Just gotta remind, just in case.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you. Because I will forget. Alright. Valley. I do love this Chad Bradicus. It's pretty great, I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty good name.
Pretty good name.
Good name. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
It's a good time, and he has several good times.
Okay. So here's the room that you guys entered into. Can everybody see?
It's black.
Yep.
Also black.
That makes no fucking sense. Oh. Because I'm fucking stupid.
Don't say that about yourself. Let us say it.
You stupid.
I did.
Oh,
I
fancy.
put you all on the fucking wrong layer.
Good job, buddy.
Fancy.
All right. So here's the room that you guys enter into. And you see that swirling bit of magic on a 7-foot podium. Behind the podium is a deep well splashing up and around and over the edges onto the floor. What would you like to do from here?
I look at my monkey. I whip my monkey into the magic portal thingy. The swirling magic. 'cause he
Finally,
stole my hat.
You throw your
Finally,
monkey
the monkey
into
dies.
the podium.
No, not the podium.
Animal
the swirling
cruelty.
magic thingy.
I don't think
Bro.
it's gonna die, sadly.
Okay. So
Animal cruelty.
okay, so you yeet the monkey. The monkey goes through the little swirling magic and into the water and sinks into the water on the other side.
That's what you get for stealing my hat.
Just imagine this fucking monkey.
You just hear
Why hath you forsaken me?
That's my boy. Oh no, my boy!
Father,
help!
Father, help!
Father, help! Oh god. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So
Sorry.
that
I just had to
that
do
did a
that.
whole lot of fuck
Don't
all.
be
So what do you want to do
sorry.
now?
Approach the spinning well of splashing water.
Okay, who's carrying the artifact? That's
I,
you,
or-
Mirage, right? You're
Yeah.
yeah, he's got the artifact. I got the trident.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I
keep
also
that-
can't move my character.
can't. Why can you not move your goddamn character?
Oh no, sorry. It was because Tri Colbane's name tag was over it. Never mind. We're good.
Okay.
See, I could move mine, so I was good.
All right.
I'm gonna look at the magic you did.
So you're gonna make your way just towards the well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well time.
Oh, well.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just.
I kind of want to like.
I'm gonna move you back
investigate
here
this
for now,
magic.
Mirage. Because
Okay.
the minute you get 10 feet within that well, cool.
Oh shit.
So, as you approach and you start walking towards the pit, and you get within 10 feet of that podium, you start to feel the room shake and quiver before something massive erupts from the well resting in the center of the room. You are all covered and soaked through like one of those fucking rides, like Splash
Zone.
Just fucking Splash Zone. But as you wipe yourselves off and you look back and you see a hulking dragon, something that you guys have heard stories of, especially you, Mirage. Also, Ari, to pronounce that, it's I'm gonna guess because they don't give me pronunciation. Quilithron.
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking.
Cool. Okay. A hulking dragon, something that y'all have heard stories of. A dragon that rests beneath the waves of the living sea. This is a creature that would scare many a young sailor. The Deep Drake.
Hello, good sir.
That's your line. All right. That is your line.
You should not have awakened me. puny creatures will suffer.
Actually, sir, that wasn't us. But we're trying to return your artifact. And I am going to
Suckets.
say that in Draconic. Because that is a language I took.
Okay.
Thank God somebody talked dragon.
And what is the response of Kulitharon?
How dare you change my language with your bird-licking tongue?
Okay, I cannot
Who
deny
giggled?
licking
Who
a
giggled?
bird,
Who's giggling?
but
Who giggled?
in my defense, she
Oh, all right. I
tried
need.
it.
Okay, I heard because I heard it. I need. Okay, try. Did you just giggle? Okay, I need
No,
try.
no,
I
he
need.
is dying.
I need Try and Mirage to both roll me Constitution
No,
saving throws, please.
I've been quietly laughing.
I saw you smack that desk. I'm gonna count it.
Yeah, that was for you.
Roll
though.
a Constitution saving throw.
I was smacking.
I
my
got a
desk at your
16.
reaction to it. Man.
Well,
Yes. So you said Constitution? What's my modifier for that? Where it at?
I'm sorry, I actually had phone time with a bird, so that's plausible.
Damn it, Ellie, I'm blaming you for this.
That's a 17.
That's a 17.
16, 17,
Okay.
that's-
You both take 1 point of psychic damage.
I'm sorry my bird boning has screwed you guys.
Okay. You started this conversation. You go ahead and finish it.
Okay, cool. My bird licking has nothing to do with this. Can I have the artifact, please?
No.
No, I meant them so I can give it back to you.
Try. I'm gonna make you roll it again.
Here you go, bird licker.
I'm not laughing this time. It's okay.
I like, here you go, bird liquor, and I just hand it to her.
I would like to approach with it outstretched.
I guess I respond to that, huh?
Yeah, that's your response. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you choose. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm gonna let you choose if you're gonna let them return the artifact or not.
I will not accept an artifact from someone whose name has less than 2 syllables. Go.
Do you know my name? Wait, do you know my name?
You lick birds. What else could it be?
Well, what do you expect my name to be? And you haven't introduced yourself either. So, like,
Got a fair point.
I am Clitherin, the deep drake, the one who rocks your nightmares and sinks your boats, and doesn't let Jack on the board in Titanic.
there's a really bad joke that I want to make.
Who did that one? Who did that one?
I did it as well.
He's raising his hand. I see him raising his hand.
Stop laughing.
All right. Okay, you guys roll me another
Caught me so off guard.
Stop laughing.
Constitution saving throw from you two.
21.
Oh, hey, you passed that one.
I think
Mirage.
Should
I think Mirage
respond?
is-
Hey, you
Should I
passed too.
respond? Let me respond to this.
Yeah, you can respond. You guys are, yeah, you guys are having this
Right.
conversation, so you rock and roll with it.
Well, hello there. My name is Chad Bradicus, Rocker Worlds. Had very good
And
reviews.
of birds.
Yeah, well, see, Kenkus are very, let's
Don't
see.
you mute Mirage. I fucking see you.
Mirage, you have given Rowan wants you to drink.
Have you ever met a
That's not
lady
good.
who enjoys that? Because I've met several.
Are you trying to fuck my dragon?
So,
Like,
I'm
Hey,
not gonna.
it's fucking the dragon part too.
Are you trying to fuck my water dragon right now?
Maybe a little, but mostly I'm trying to seduce him enough that.
So
he'll
this
let
is
me-
where Mirage learned it from.
That's where Mirage learned it from.
So, I'm not
Chad
gonna
Bradicus,
respond.
the original.
I'm not gonna respond to what Chad is saying. I'm just gonna like hold 2 fingers like barely apart and just stare at him.
You mean 2 claws?
To whatever the fuck. I'm not a dragon.
But you are a dragon.
So you're gonna
Shut up.
raise like on your front
I'm
paw,
just
like
gonna,
raise
I'm
two
just gonna
claws
hold
up.
out like a paw and just hold two claws like barely away from each other and just stare at Chad.
Look, if you want to crush me, that's fine.
No, you would be an.
You're right. I would enjoy it too much.
Step on me, daddy. Step on me, dragon daddy.
Look, I don't care if you kill us, but there's some innocent people that are having problems. So if you want to murder somebody,
Chad doesn't need any
Take
help with
this.
anything, Rowan.
murder me, and then like just leave them alone. I guess they don't really deserve it, and they've been very nice. So I kind of don't want them dead.
Yes, well, they certainly did drag this out by stealing the artifact and trying to sell it.
See, they tried to return it, but the people they sent weren't very trained. So, like, they had a lot of problems getting here. We're actually, like, proper adventurers, so we have training for this shit.
Evidently
yeah,
not
they're
with
dead.
you here.
What?
Wait, what?
Evidently not with you here.
No, I am the worst member of this crew, by far. I've been nothing but useless.
Yes, you willingly fucked a kangaroo. Do you know what STDs they have? Terrible,
Look, man.
terrible things.
I have been there several times,
The fucking
but
bird
also
flu.
I make sure that everybody has a proper
bird
medicine
flu.
check before I bone them. So she's clean, don't worry.
As far as you know.
Yes, as far as I know, after my medicine check on her, I am a priest and also, you know, a doctor. I'm a trained midwife. So I'm very good at that sort of thing.
Very good at that sort of thing.
You don't look very wifely to me, midwife. Unless you are, in fact, a midwife.
Well,
COVID! COVID!
You're welcome.
the thing is, I was raised in a very, like, women are the most powerful things. So
Oh god, that was
I'm
funny.
very used to taking the knee to them. So yeah, I'm a midway to a wife. I guess that makes sense. Because, like, other races classic wife things, I do. But I'm not a female? Does that make sense?
This conversation bores me. I will kill you now.
Okay, but like,
Sir Drake,
Alright.
Sir Drake, I'm so sorry.
that's not his name.
It's the part Drake is in there. It's words. Doesn't matter. I've heard
Sorry.
legends of you, sir, and being in your presence is the magnitude is unexplainable. I apologize for my bird-licking friend over here.
Look, man, I've licked more than just birds.
My
Can we, like,
my name is
now?
Mirage, Captain Mirage. That relic I found on my way here, swimming down the well.
Technically, you
We
did find
are
it.
honestly just trying to return it, just to restore balance and peace and all that. And we mean no harm in any way. So please take this as my humble gratitude.
You hurled a monkey at me.
That was just to see if there was any. That was a present as well. His name's Jack.
Your
I'm sorry,
monkey
were you
lives
not
up to your
hungry?
name. No, I was tired. I was asleep.
Oh, I'm
And those
sorry.
sailors awakened me with that artifacts. And
And we're
now...
offering to help you go back to sleep. But you don't seem to want to take it. So, like, do you want to be awake or do you want to be asleep? Because I'm getting mixed signals.
See, Valley's just over here. She just let Apollo out of her backpack and just feeding Apollo. I'm just staying out
I'm
of
literally, I'm just waiting to see if you talk down, like, your chance to actually fight this thing, because that would be pretty interesting. But eventually I'm just gonna make y'all fucking fight him.
Well, I'm trying to avoid fighting him, but...
Yeah, because it's gonna take forever, so, you know, do your thing.
Yeah, I know! That's why I'm trying to avoid it!
As am I.
You see, I can't let you get away because then you've seen me. The legend is, how do you say, losing its sheen if I let mere adventurers just talk their way out of it, and
Wait.
we can't let that happen.
Mirage drink.
Wait. We get to then go back and tell tales of you. Isn't it
That
better
is
for
true.
you if we survive? Because then we can tell more stories about you?
Okay.
And they
You say we
Tell-
barely got away with our lives.
All right, hold on. With that one, I like that. Roll. I want you to roll me a persuasion, please.
Is that for both of us since we were both
fantastic.
talking?
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Wait.
Chad specifically.
It's persuasion?
Yes, persuasion.
22.
22.
Yes!
Okay, yeah, you're gonna beat that. All right, so you're starting to sound pretty convincing to the dragon at this point. You know, having more legends and better legends, and having some survivors might actually help help from keeping people, coming and stealing his statue.
It's true.
This could be tempting. Tell me, what legends will you tell? How will you describe my greatness?
Okay. So I want to have you answer him. Depending on your response, you could totally bypass this fight. It'll be very difficult, but doable. Depending on
God.
how
God.
well of a story you tell.
I'm gonna let you judge that, Dickle. You're the
You're
the big brain man. I just run around and go.
Come on,
funny
Percy.
boy.
Come on, Percy.
The whole
Oh, no,
party's
no, I'm
resting on you
nervous.
now. You brought this
The
upon
ruler, the-
yourself.
Can we workshop something real quick first?
No.
Percy,
No.
Percy,
We're going full into this.
tell a story
Hold
to
on,
the
hold on,
story.
wait.
Tell a story to the storyteller.
Oh, fuck! Okay.
Impress me.
So here's the plan. You rough us up slightly. Well, probably more than slightly. We escape barely with our lives, and we get to describe the most majestic dragon we have ever seen, who is fearsome and towering. And as soon as we get back to the mainland, we get to describe the carnage of the bodies of the sailors who tried to return it, who failed because they were not strong enough to manage to make it out. Not that they could even start to fight you, that they couldn't even escape. And then we go on tales of probably more people that you've totally torn apart, because I mean, look at those claws. I'm kind of shaking in my boots. Also, your fangs are very scary, and I'm having trouble, not freaking out.
Are you sure you're not quivering?
Hey, look, just because I like both genders doesn't mean you can
That's
attack me.
assumed. Nix. That's assumed.
We get to tell the mainland about
Okay.
all of that.
So
and
just
you get to be feared.
so just to make sure I'm clear, you're offering to let the dragon throw one free attack at you guys,
Hopefully not kill us.
and just to kind of, like you said, rough you up, and then after that you're gonna go and just spin tales of this terrible, awful creature that almost killed
Definitely
you,
almost killed us.
but you were able to make it away barely with your lives through whatever means, whatever story you decide to spin for that.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion with advantage. And I'm gonna add Rowan's helping hand to that because she's rolled one earlier for you. So. So you're gonna add. Well,
23.
Ooh, shit! Yeah, and I rolled a fucking 19.
Plus a 19. Yes!
Hell yeah! All right, cool. All right, so the dragon's going to accept your terms, and he's going to direct you all. Let's see, to go ahead and just stand in a straight line with Chad at the front.
Cool.
So.
Oh, God.
Lord. Okay.
Just don't kill my dog.
I am the Drake, not a fucking monster.
Thank you.
Chad at the front. Get y'all four. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. And so he's gonna just rear up, and he's gonna hit you with this breath weapon here.
Cool. This is gonna hurt like a bitch.
Oh, it's gonna hurt so much.
I may actually die.
Also, before he does this, he's gonna tell you that once he does his part and roughs you up a bit, then all you have to do is put that statue back on the pedestal and You can leave.
Deal.
Deal.
I love how everyone agrees to this.
I love that I have no bard in
1, 2, 3,
me,
4.
but I managed to bard around it.
A little bit.
You know what's really bad though is the fact that I have like really high
1, 2,
charisma
3, 4, 5. All right.
Yeah, my charisma is one of my higher
I'm like-
stats.
I'm like maxed out on charisma.
See, I'm not maxed out, but it is my highest stat.
Let's see, that's 12.
And I did take persuasion just for the prospect of
14.
boning.
And it's not so bad. It's actually isn't so bad for you guys. 14.
Oh, thanks goodness.
17.
Well,
28 and 32. You're all gonna take 32 lightning damage.
Definitely
Jesus
looking
Christ,
worse for
that's
wear.
half.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use my
Ouch.
healing potion that I got way earlier right after.
Wait until we've left the room.
Yeah, wait till you leave.
No, I mean that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay, good.
So yeah, he's
I
gonna
was worried.
he's gonna go ahead and hit you with that.
Pop a chug jug.
You're all gonna take a nice little shot in the tits of fucking electricity. Anyone dead?
No.
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 Still breathing.
Okay, cool. Hey, try. Fucking everyone's throwing fucking health potions at you guys.
This is when I'd throw in a suddenly bears if I had the channel points.
Everyone gets everyone gets an extra. If you already have one, you get one. If you don't have one, you get one
Woo.
from the fucking mercies. They just came rolling in right after that happened. I really cannot believe you all looked at a dragon and was like, "Yeah, just hit us," and then we'll walk out. Like,
Go, Chad.
yeah, just like,
I mean, at least Chad didn't try to fuck the dragon.
No,
You're
I'm
not
smart
wrong.
enough not to do that.
I was really not looking forward to trying to voice act that. I'm going to be completely honest.
Okay.
Mirage tried to fuck a dragon.
and
Mirage
then
in his future is going to fuck a dragon.
Except that dragon couldn't talk.
Suddenly
And
bears.
suddenly bears.
yeah, just gonna. They just dropped in because it all shook the room so hard. They just fell through the ceiling.
Fair enough.
They're just now just
Guess what? Outie!
Great.
Out!
throughout the entire room. So
the
yeah,
statue back.
You know the Scooby Doo running where the legs spin really quick
Nope.
first and then they go.
Yes.
Pew!
Nope.
That's all of us.
We're
Alright.
out!
did you put the
Because when
statue
you have
back?
to leave.
I'm putting the statue back.
Yeah.
first,
Jesus.
'cause It's in my
Okay.
hands.
You had it.
No,
You
the
had
part
it.
of the deal is put the statue and leave. We're gone.
Yeah, you gotta put the statue back.
You just like place it really quick and you're like, okay, bye.
All right.
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
once you put the statue back, you put the statue back, and you watch quite literally, the dragon just goes,
Fantastic.
and he's back to where he came from. Congratulations, you somehow bypassed your end fight and
Woo!
talked your way into
Wait,
letting
what?
the dragon. Yeah, the dragon's the last fight.
What?
Yes.
We dodged
I didn't
so
even-
much combat. Oh.
You dodged 277 hit points worth of combat.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Holy
No, but
shit.
also,
so that's
we dodged the bears on the boat. We passed these bears because we just hit the Audi 5000 and the ones as we swam
eels.
past
the
and the eels.
And the eel.
Oh
You guys
my-
did a good job
And the
on
owl
this one.
bears.
And Chad Bradicus just saved
Yeah.
us all. Ayo.
All right.
Big Dick Bradicus over here.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get this finished up. All right, so you guys are able to escape from the ruins and return back to the town. Successful. You tell the story of what happened to the person who gave you the job, Mr. Wiki, and he pays you your money and thanks you for your help. Now assuming that everything will stop now that the statue's been put back into place and the magic that was unleashing all these creatures has been put away. As when you guys are now, they allow you to leave your contract, so they release you from your employment. You're able to continue on any other adventure that you would like. Which part you all part ways. Mirage deciding to stay into town for a little while, kind of taking the sights since it's a beach town. So as you all wave goodbye and onto your boat and to head on to wherever you're deciding to go.
He's in the backpack.
Puppy in the backpack, just wagging his tail, smiling at him. Mirage is going to make his way back to the pub and have a couple drinks and kind of just remember this little adventure because this was fun and scary and weird.
I just finished off a bottle of whiskey.
And he is then going to make his way into bed. As he begins to drift asleep, he begins to be woken up by this noise. And when he wakes to look and he sees a small figure sitting on the desk in his rented room, kind of looking at him, goes, "You're Mirage, right?"
Who's asking?
That's when the small the small thing that you see, you can only kind of make out a shadow, will jump from the desk, land almost on the bed, not straddling you, but like over top of you. And that's where you notice he is a small gnome, a deep gnome from what you can remember, with dark gray skin and white hair. And he's going to look and goes, "You're not going to remember me, but you're going on an adventure." And that's when he's going to grab you, drag you through one of his little portals, and the next thing you know is you're waking up, laying down face first in a town that you don't recognize, with a dragonborn laying next to you, with a small elf.
So, in case nobody is catching on to this,
that's the end. You're done.
He tied the two stories together. The one what we just did with the one we did previously.
Yes, you're done. You finished. Congratulations.
Hey,
I don't have to drink anymore.
You don't have to drink anymore. I will say, so just from a standpoint of like playing this here and reading through it, this was actually, I really like this as a first game for people. Like, this is actually really good. It's very simple. Like, easy as shit, man. Like, this was simple to run, really. You guys did really good. I think level 8's actually pretty high for this.
really? Well, I mean, for that dragon?
Not for the dragon, but like as everything else, honestly, like level 8's, you'd honestly kick the shit out of everything else in here. Like, the other things that you guys bypassed, the let's see what they called. The Lyogruff, the like eel things, like they have a 14 armor class with like 38 hit points. Like, you'd have kicked the shit out of those.
Oh yeah.
So I think level 8 is a little high for it, but as like a starting campaign, I would like to see this expanded upon as like a starting campaign for new players. 100%.
You know what sucks though? You could have used Lady Pinto Bean to give us our
I could, but
social life. She's a fae. She flies.
She is. I really wanted to bring her in, but I was like, couldn't think of a way to work her in a sense that would make sense for a nautical adventure. If you guys are out in the woods, like
sword fighting dog,
mountains, but it's a fae. It's not a pirate. It's not nautical, but it's still very cool. But
ocean drops.
I do appreciate Nix. I appreciate you bringing this to my attention and asking me to come and do it because I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys. I had a lot of fun.
This was
Oh,
fun.
absolutely, yeah.
Heck yeah.
I had to voice like 2 people. It was fun.
Yes,
I'm happy I got to use my water bending on a ship.
I got
that was the main thing I really wanted to do.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you too.
Hey, Apollo got to
voicing the
take a
dragon.
chunk out of a sea worm.
Right. So in case just so you guys like, just to kind of give you a heads up. So I added that little thing at the end. I was kind of hoping that you'd get more combat because then he was gonna do more jokes. But basically, the dragon, I gave him a little aura around him that if he makes anybody laugh with a joke, you gotta pass a Constitution check.
That's
Dude,
what
I was
kept
biting my
having
tongue the entire time.
Yeah, I messaged him. I was like, hey, this is what I want you to do. I was like, every time I turn to combat, I'll run the combat. I'll do all the rolling and everything. You don't have to play the character. I just need you to make jokes. You're like, what? It's like, I need you to make jokes because every time someone laughs, they're gonna take a point of psychic damage. Immediately on board.
I'm glad I could help with that. Unintentionally.
God, I do find it fun that we took
Well, you know what's great? So for my character, I know story's over, but guess what? Puppy
What?
kisses.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So Apollo didn't have to use it, but he has an ability to heal people by licking them.
His puppy kisses.
You
I
know,
do love that.
in with actual dogs, like there's live as a property where it's like beneficial for the wounds of like other dogs, but like bad for people's wounds.
Yeah, not really nasty
So-
bacteria and that shit.
So that ability is like half true.
But
So technically, yeah, I'm healing my character for the next
oh
campaign.
hey Nix, look there you are.
Wait, what?
My tablet's like Twitch app like collapsed, and I went to go open it back up, and I was like, oh hey look there you are, coming up on my
All right.
suggested. How about you guys? What do you guys think? Get your guys' opinions, complaints.
That's
I
your,
thought
no,
it
that's
was
your
great.
right.
It
It
was
was
a
a lot
good
of fun.
campaign.
Who? So I know Nix and Mirage. Obviously, they played my last campaign that I ran on the channel here. But Percy and Schmitty, had you guys played D&D before? It sounded like you might have.
Yeah.
So many times.
Okay.
Schmitty's actually a DM.
Oh,
He
nice.
is.
You know my pain.
Yes.
Well, I definitely appreciate it. If I know it's gonna be a while until I'm really prepared to like get it out, but we are planning on running the campaign that I wrote a while back that I've ran a few times. It's very long. It's very long. But you know, if you guys wanted to, I'm gonna make sure to let Nix know when I'm gonna do that. So if you guys want it, I'd love to have you guys coming in and playing and having some fun with us. It's much darker and much more adult than this one, so
Oh, fantastic.
it's
That
much
sounds
darker.
right up our alley.
It's dark to the point where there's a couple scenes where I'll actually will ask you like, is this okay? So
Solid.
yeah, so like I think y'all have fun with it. But shit man, fuck, I'm tired. I think we've been going pretty
Me
well
too.
long enough. Look at Matt's
Yeah.
drunk. He's ready for bed.
I've been.
Guys, thank you so much.
chat, for making him drunk.
Yes, thank you, chat, for being interactive and having fun. I'm hoping I can do more things like this as things progress, so that way we can do, you know, these cool little like interactive things, so you guys can affect the game in some form or fashion. I'll fine tune it, you know. But yeah, any of you guys that do anything social wise, video wise, whatever, anywhere anyone can find you if you want them to come follow you, like, what's up? Let's spit the shit.
Awkward 1 HP on everything.
Well, okay, Ward, 1 HP.
That is okay. WARD 1 HP.
There you go.
Hey, Ward. I mean, I'm just Phoenix Blaze TTV here on Twitch and Phoenix_Blaze on Twitter.
You should make Apollo his own Twitter.
Yes.
He's slowly taking over my
100%
TikTok.
yes.
He's slowly taking over my TikTok.
No,
It
he
is
needs
not
his
slowly
own
next.
Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Make him.
Get him
He
his own
has
Discord
he has
server.
an Instagram. It's Apollo the Rescue Dog
There you go. Apollo
There
has
you
his own
go.
Instagram.
or Apollo the Rescue or something like that.
Percy and Schmitty, do you guys have any Twitch, YouTube,
Actually-
anything?
Not that I promote.
Okie dokie. I always like to make
Nope.
sure I give you guys an option. What about you, Allie?
I'm just Alios and everything with ALIOSSZ.
There.
Cool.
Yoga.
Cool. All right. Well, again,
He's giving me the why mom look.
oh my mom.
He is.
I appreciate you guys coming and playing and giving us a chance. Thank you again, Misty Mountain
Much
Legends.
appreciate being here.
Yes, Misty Mountain Legends, thank you again for getting this to allow us to play this. We love you. Thank you, Lady Pinto Bean. Our hearts go out to you. All right, let's see who. Let me see. Do I have anybody on that?
Captain Fruit Bear.
Oh, is Patrick on?
Yeah, Captain Fruit Bear streaming.
Cool. We're gonna go to Patrick. So thank you guys again. We love you. I love you. Thank you for coming back. I'm gonna be revamping the channel a little bit, so we're gonna have some new things coming in. I know I keep doing that, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna be fun. We're all gonna
Is
enjoy
it
it.
CPT for?
CPT Fruit Bear. Yep. But everyone have a good night.
Alright.
We love you.
Get ready for raid.